Abba Duba Abba Luba.
Oh,
Hey.
did you
Stop
are
my motherfucker.
are you guys singing Negro spirituals for Juneteenth?
Wait a
Ah,
sec.
yes,
What?
we are.
Wait, excuse me. Wait. What? Wait, excuse
Swing
me?
high,
Hey,
swing
wait,
low.
excuse no. Wait just one second here, mister. It is not June. It's Pride Month. What is this Juneteenth?
Hey, it's Coonteenth.
It's Pride Month. No, it's
So,
Pride Month. It's Pride Month, not it might be Juneteenth, but what's more important? Pride Month or
gay people
black
or black people? Who's the more important
which no,
minority?
it's we got a month, don't they get a day? Listen, it's my listen. I came in here ready to celebrate the rainbow, not some brown. Brown ain't no rainbow. I
Hey,
want my time, our
give the
time.
hey. Can't you just
I
give the
think we should
Negroes
have
one
blind
day?
months.
Yeah, let's have blind month.
What?
Let's have
No.
blunts.
You ain't
Which month
man.
would be blunt, man?
Listen,
Probably.
you ain't getting in on my month. See, I'm both gay and black, so I get both today. It's
Ah,
Juneteenth and it Pride Month, motherfucker. And I'm off. I ain't blind though, cause I'm cruise control though. Anyways,
and I'm Maxwell
You
Silver.
could have fooled me, blindo.
and what are you? And we got the Lokester here
Louis Loke in the
for
building.
Yeah.
So
it
everybody,
is
man,
the
happy Juneteenth, man. Get your neck bones and watermelon and celebrate, with us.
yes. It's another one of those ridiculous holidays about oppression.
Oh,
Yep.
you should have brought your old English 800 or
Yeah,
Colt
it's a
45 or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
it's another
you should
group
have.
reminder and another social virtue signal moment where you have to acknowledge it or else you're part of the other group.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
and
You got to
and
either be one or the other, huh?
and it's another way to say that you can remember how you were a victim, how your race was a victim at some point in the past.
Speaking of
Mhm.
that, I got a quick black entitlement story, and it's actually happened when I bought this beer. So I
Okay.
go, I there was at the bar, and there's that 7-Eleven across the parking lot. So I go over there to go get the beer, and I guess this dude named Jaime, who also goes to the bar, he was
I mean,
going
he's
in.
not black.
No, he's El Salvadorian actually.
He's Jewish.
No, he's El
He's
Salvadorian.
he's Jewish.
So anyway, I walk up to the door, and this black dude holds the door for me, and I'm like, "Oh, thanks, dude." So I go in, and then all of a sudden I hear all this commotion and yelling and shit. Well, what happened? Jaime told me later what it was the black dude, I guess, that held the door for me came up. It was like he said something to Jaime, and he was like, "Hey, when you come out, give me some money." And Jaime was like, "Fuck you." And
Ah,
I guess the guy, dude, the black dude came in the store, like got in Jaime's face and and he kept saying, and here, talking about virtue signaling, the black dude kept saying, "Man, I held the door for a blind man. You know what I'm saying? I held the door." And Jaime's like, "Yeah, I know who he is." And he's like, "Yeah, man, well, you want to start, you want to go at it right now? Let's go,
Wow,
motherfucker. I'll beat your ass."
dude, this is just it's man.
I do.
Hey, you do if it.
It was so performative. I actually thought somebody was recording. I was like, is somebody recording this? Is this like
It's
staged?
yeah, report, but it's not because if that would have escalated, he would have had to defend his words, so it would have escalated.
Oh yeah. Well, then he starts calling Jaime racist and all kinds of other shit. And he's like, "Oh, come on, man!" And finally, the clerk had to come out from behind the counter, and he was like, "You guys, please take that outside. We don't need that in here." That's that. Plus, I couldn't even hear the clerk when I'm trying to talk to him about getting my card and putting using the card machine and everything.
Man, I helped that up, and you're like, you should have been like, you should have went, "Gang, gang!" like
Well,
make a sound like boo when he
well,
said that.
what I what I was saying, what Jaime should have done is, "Hey, I gave money to a black man." Then you could have your Jesus points from it too, there, Jaime.
Oh my god, dude! So the guy's like, "I'm not gonna give you any money."
Yeah, Jaime was like, "Fuck you." That's what I think what Jaime said. "Fuck you. I'm not giving you any money," because he shouldn't have to.
So the guy demanded money from him.
Yeah. The black dude said, "When you come out, give me some money." And Jaime was just like, "Fuck you."
What the fuck kind of what
So
wait, so like he did a service for man, I've done a service. I opened the
I had a
door
door for
for
a blind man. I'm a good
a
man.
disabled person.
I help the blind people.
So
Therefore,
now you
you should
gotta
give me
give
money.
me that's the way people are though. okay, so this is actually an interesting thing because I've been thinking about this a lot, about how people will do things on their own and then expect things for it, not when you didn't ask for it.
Right. Like he didn't ask me for money. He asked Jaime for money.
No, I'm talking about they do something that you didn't ask for and then expect something from it. Now, this is obviously a stranger doing it. This is the extreme example of it, right? This is
right.
like like basically he held open the door and then you walked through. Of course, he didn't ask you.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't ask me for money. He asked Jaime.
He asked him because, like, man, I did you a service. You was going to open the door for the blind guy. I saved you 10 kilowatts of energy.
Right.
But that happens everywhere all the time. Like in other parts of life too. Like people will do things and then
expect
get mad,
and
they
return.
get mad at you for not, and you're like, I didn't ask you to do that. Like this guy in our I'll give you an example of it. This is our first theater kid thing.
Okay.
We're doing a show for our improv thing. And we have this tech stuff. We always do tech stuff, always do lighting and stuff. And the person who does it, same person every time, always gets stressed out about it. And you can tell he's stressed out, and he's like, I guess at some point for a previous show, he wrote like, I need more help in the tech department. And it's like, but he's the one who designed the tech.
He's the one that came up with the whole thing. We got to do the tech thing. Okay.
Right. So he's the one. I've been like the other day. He's like, I've been here for 7 hours and it's still not working. So we'll just do it like it is. And it's like, okay. So he had to make sure that everyone knew that he'd been there for 7 hours. And it's like, this is volunteer, bro. You're not getting paid for this shit.
Right.
Bro.
Nobody asked you to stay for 7 hours.
It's like, and everyone, of course, everyone there is going, oh God, you're sacrificing so much for the show. And I'm just like, dude, if you're sacrificing it, then that's own it what you do. But that guy was like it wasn't the same motive, obviously. My point is, it's the same kind of like, hey, I did something.
And the thing is that when you sacrifice, I mean, this is kind of a sort of biblical thing. You don't let your right hand know what your left hand's doing. In other words, you don't do it for the recognition. You just do it.
Right. We do it because it's the right thing to do. You're not expecting a reward for it,
or a reward for it, or even recognition for it.
That's and there's a lot of that shit. I know. Even back in the day, I remember being at Larry's Sight and Sound. Excuse me. And I was with GAP, and some homeless guy is like washing windows or whatever. So he started washing GAP's windows, but he didn't ask him to. He just did it. And then as we walked out, he's like, your windows, I got your windows. And so he's hoping that Jeff's going to give him some money. And we're just kind of like, fuck you, dude. No one asked you to wash the windows. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But this is different. This guy literally like, give me some money. So It was definitely because of what you did. It was because he even said it afterwards. He said, man,
I held the door for a blind man. Yeah, he said it several times, dude. Yeah. And it was, of course, I was biting my tongue, man. I was like, I so want to say
what, because you know what, you know that you can't, because it's volatile. And that's
absolutely.
That's the situation here. And why is it volatile?
Because he made it volatile. That's why.
Why is it why would you not take that risk? Because what's one of the main reasons?
Because the dude, he's already getting physical or threatening to.
Yeah, because like a lot of people in that situation, like Carmelo Anthony.
Oh yeah.
Because he's a black dude.
Right.
Be honest. A part of it is
even if it was a white guy acting like that, though, the fact that he's threatening violence and shit like that, I'm like, oh no, I
think it's wise though, and that's the problem. I think it's wise to be wary of people based upon these kind of things, because the statistics and shit going on right now, and that's the scary part. It's wise to be with it, but still not think everyone's like that. But like that's why you like in that situation, I would have just like for what your friend Jaime.
Yeah,
I thought he was stupid. I would have been like, I'm just like, oh no, thanks, dude. Sorry, man. Well, I got it. If he came at you further, then you go, but not, hey, fuck you, man. That's like, okay, get yourself shot or stabbed. Just go ahead. Just like
I guess, but it's like anybody though. But the way I guess it was demanding. I didn't hear the exchange. I just heard the yelling. But I asked Jaime later.
It makes me wonder if he because
What's that?
usually when somebody says give me money, usually they have some sort of a weapon. Makes me
Uh,
wonder if there was a
Good
weapon
question.
involved that you didn't see. You
Yeah.
know.
Good question. All he said about the way Jaime told to me was, well, I was going in the store and the guy said, "Hey, when you come out, give me some money." And Jaime was just like, "Fuck you," which I might have done the same thing if the shoe was on the other foot. If I was, if somebody said that to me, I'd have been like, "No, fuck," especially after a couple beers, you know. So, but when
Yeah.
he was
See,
escalating and yelling, I was like, "Oh, I'm not getting
there
into
are
this."
just so many more unstable people now. It seems that
Oh yeah, no
it's just
question.
even doing that. There's a lot of like fucked up shit going on right now.
No shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the
we
I
were
was
talking
telling
about that
Max
before you came in.
off the air
oh man,
about
the UK.
how jaded I am
Yeah,
about how the world is right now.
it's just and maybe it's just because we have such a flooding of information and everything's real time, and if you look in the right places, because if you're watching CNN and ABC, you're thinking the world's going over thing. They don't talk about the UK grooming gang stuff. They don't talk about the people outside of Carmelo Anthony cheering. You didn't see that on the normal. You didn't see it on CNN. My buddy probably doesn't even like. Do you know who Henry Novak is?
That's the guy in Ireland, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know who he is. How do you know about him?
Uh, Probably something I read on the internet at some
Yeah, but
point.
but not you probably well you don't watch TV though, so but I don't they don't talk about that stuff on TV.
I don't watch Well, I know you don't watch TV either.
Right, because I go on I look at from things on the internet and I see them because you can't hide things. You can't people will film things in real time and you see it
Yes.
literally and it's the cat's out of the bag. Just like everything happening with that guy who got beheaded. Like there's some really bad stuff. Like that thing's Holocaust level shit, dude.
Hmm.
Uh the grooming gang stuff. 250,000 kids, white girls,
Oh,
raped
get raped. Yeah.
over a 50-year, and they hit it because of racism, their fear of racism. Literally
Man.
turning the other. I think it's more of that. I think it's actual deliberate destruction of a country.
Hmm.
Because but so much shit. So but this kind of stuff like the Carmelo and Anthony thing, and then the kid who got his phone stolen and ran after the kid and goes, "Hey, give that back!"
Oh, and the dude
and
shot him. Yeah.
shot him and
Yep.
killed him,
Yep.
and then
Yep.
threw the phone underneath the damn truck. And
Right.
didn't even take the phone. The phone didn't even try to steal. He threw it in the truck. So just senseless.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then and
Yeah.
then they're doing and then that girl and the girl in the subway where all these people have let out before and that guy was guess what, he wasn't actually charged, reasons of insanity, he's not going to be charged for uh
Hmm.
and it's all these it's more than that though. It's like the AI stuff has a lot to do with it too,
But
because
I feel like that the train murder is the bystander effect in real time. Is like it's almost like it's the idea that, oh, somebody will call the cops, but it's not going to be me.
right
And if everybody thinks that way, then no one calls the cops and nothing
Right.
happens. And you see a lady dying right in front of your ass. Like,
right
what the hell,
but even if you
guys?
did what but even if you did though, the whole point is the guy should have never been out. He
No,
was like
I
Well,
know.
see, that's
literally
the other thing. They let these crazy
they're
fuckers just.
all like
Yeah.
that. They all have records.
Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
And these criminals get let
Like
go.
what?
Yeah,
It's
so
deliberate, man. It's
I
so
think so
so.
too. I think it's by design.
I think that there's just too much of it to not be deliberate. It's too and
Yeah.
there's too much to say. Oh well, we just don't want to be look like we're racist. That's why we're going to cover up 250,000 rapes or
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
grapes, as they say.
Grape.
We're
So
going to
yeah,
be
you get your channel demonetized,
yeah.
dinky. We don't give a fuck about that.
It's like ridiculous. So man, but that just going with that, like that kind of shit's crazy. Like that stuff doesn't that stuff happens so much more now than it did. And you think no, it doesn't. It's just the phones catching more of it. No, this that kind of weird shit the happens way more now than it did before. That
I
you just experienced.
I think it's hard to say, man, because now we know about it. Where we didn't have an internet back in the day, so we couldn't look these things up and learn about shit that they weren't talking about on TV. You know
It's
what I
very
mean? So
conspiratorial for you to think that it's like all a setup, but okay.
Well,
Not
kind of. I mean, it does seem kind of like the fact they're letting criminals just go,
right.
even though they have some like
It's
free.
it's a broken ideology. So, but I mean, it seems like these people hate because they hate the West. They hate
Mhm.
our and so what better way than to destroy us than to have our children just completely jacked up by a foreign entity that brainwashes them into being Muslim, because that's what they're doing too. They're just
Mhm.
they take these, they torture the shit out of these kids and drug them and do all this awful shit to them and then brainwash them into being Muslim. And then when they go back to their normal quote unquote society, they're jacked for the
Mhm.
rest of their lives and they're torn because they've got the Stockholm syndrome or whatever the
Stockholm
hell it is.
syndrome. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they've been absolutely destroyed by these people, and that's the whole. And it's like, oh, we're just going to turn the other cheek, and then they start arresting and censoring the people coming out about it. They arrested girls who came out and went to their house and
What?
arrested them. Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah. Something's off about it, man.
It's absolutely, and then everything with it's up there or more than Epstein. Like I said, all these people, and I've been thinking about this a lot because it's like this. It's like I think we all feel something more like.
I
For me, it's like I think we're just seeing our like it's collapsing so fast that we just don't even realize how like we barely even recognize how fast shit's collapsing.
It's just I've just lost my faith in humanity. It's really
yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
It's really weird. And I used to be able to stomach most of this shit and just be like, fine, it is what it is. That's just the way the world works. But now I'm just like, are we really that fucked up in the head? Like
Yeah.
in as human beings,
But
are we just so
here's the
fucked up in the
scariest
head?
part of it though. We're the least fucked up we've ever been in our history,
Yeah.
and we're
How do you
still
I don't know. I don't know if
like
I don't
what?
know if we're the least. I don't know if we're the least fucked up. That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
feel like we're the most fucked up right now. I don't
Well,
remember a lot of this shit happening before.
Well, there was a lot of like crazy butchering, like the stuff that happens in the third world, the stuff that happened, those gangs. That's
Yeah.
what we were fighting against. That's why we're seeing more of it, because they're letting it into the countries that used to never see that because our countries were civilized.
Hmm.
That's what happens when you have uncivilized countries. That's why, and that's why letting these people out is it's I was watching this video about the cycles, it's the cycles of countries losing, like there's a term for it, oncophobia or something like that.
oinkophobia?
It's the opposite
The
of
fear of
xeno
pigs.
it's the opposite. Well, it's the opposite of xenophobia. It's the fear
Oh,
of
okay.
your own people.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the fear
Oh,
and disgust for your own people. So it's like, and that's what's going
No,
on is that
I thought it was the fear
I
of
learned something
pigs.
new. All right, oinkophobia, like
something
fear
like
of.
that on it. But these people can't stand their own country, so they're like, you know what? We deserve it. We
Mm.
deserve it. And literally, some of the people in that UK thing were taken back to the abusers after they went to the police and said, "Well, you should learn more about these cultures. So go back to this."
Oh wow.
It's
So
really that bad, dude. It's really
yeah,
that bad. So you're right,
that's
though. It's funny though, interesting, Louis, because you usually have been you're more, like you said, more stalwart, but at some point you're just like, damn, right? It's like what?
Yeah, yeah. I'm more positive Paulie all the fucking time, right? I'm just
right.
I don't know, man. It's just weird, man. The past maybe couple of weeks has been just like pain in the ass. And maybe because I've been watching too much of the Carmelo Anthony situation. And maybe
Yeah.
I need to back
It's all
off. I don't know.
over
I don't
everywhere. It's just
know.
like,
But did you see all the comments though, Max, about the actual like that you would never have seen 20 years ago? Because that's the stuff we would never have seen 20 years ago.
you know what? And it's
Is
funny. I
the
probably
people out there going, oh, we need to stand by our own. Doesn't matter whether he's guilty or not.
stand by your
No,
own.
It's like what?
my problem is the whole like, we're glad your son is dead. He
Yes.
should have died. I'm like, what is wrong with
Wrong
you
with you
people,
people?
man?
Yeah,
They're broken, man.
obviously.
Crazy. Crazy.
But
Like
our society
have
so
have
it
some
breeds these.
decorum, have some sense, have some, you know, yeah.
Right.
And then there's this one that I saw. It was a veteran who was getting in his car, and some black dude came up to him and hit him in the face and said, "You were on the jury, weren't you?"
What? And
For one, it doesn't matter if he was on the jury. You shouldn't have just blasted him in the face just for no reason. And the
oh,
guy is like, no, man, no. All this stuff. Like, and his wife is like defending him too. He's a veteran. He wasn't on the jury and all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. And then what does the black guy say? Oh, my B. In
my
other words,
bad.
my bad. I
Yeah.
didn't know. I shouldn't have hit you because you're not a member of the jury. But if you were a member of the jury, I would have fucked you up.
Yeah.
No,
Basically.
he should have been called. The veteran should be calling police. Fuck this guy. He goes to
No.
jail. He goes to jail for assault.
Immediately,
Does he go
man.
to jail immediately? That's the problem.
No, no, not anymore.
And that's the thing. Like Max, there were people outside literally going, Carmelo. There's no this case is one of the most clear
It
cut
is.
cases that you could possibly imagine. It's not
Oh,
like
yeah.
there's any gray area at all in this case whatsoever. None. And these
Well,
people are literally like, I don't care at all. If my baby was there, I would be like, nope. So he's one of my own. And I'm like,
well,
what
it
the
goes back to the
fuck?
OJ days, man. Same shit.
Right, right. But
Everybody
this is like
was.
OJ on steroids. But this
Oh yeah.
No,
this
this is way different than the OJ thing.
yeah.
Well,
it is.
yeah, but it was still.
there were literally dozens and dozens of witnesses. There's camera footage. This is literally like OJ. You could almost go, yeah, there was a conspiracy. With this, there's absolutely no way you can back this guy up at all. But they do because of the skin color, and they're blatantly open about it. Like,
I got a feeling OJ got off just because they didn't want what's going on now.
But
you know what I mean?
But there was never like
Yeah,
a video.
there
was never
OJ.
witnesses.
OJ stems from Rodney King.
Totally.
If Rodney King doesn't happen, OJ doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Rodney King is the catalyst. It's like I think it was 1990. You go to Rodney King. Rodney King gets beat up for actually resisting arrest, by the way. And then 1992, because I lived there in Los Angeles at the time,
was the riots. Yep. Oh yeah, we had them here too.
Was the LA riots?
Not as bad as you guys had them, but we did have them here too.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't nearly as bad as we had it.
No, I know, but
burning down shit.
We had some little shit. Well, there was one day my mom wouldn't let me go to school just because it was so. She was like, "You're not going to school today." I'm like, "What?"
Well, here's the thing though. 1992 and 90, but this is like I said, there was no actual footage. Like there were no witnesses in the OJ. There were literally 15 other people in that tent that said exactly the same thing over and over again.
What they saw.
Still don't care. And they're like you said, still laughing. And then with this 250,000, the one was like, the grooming gangs. This one was like, this report. Well,
really?
They use the word county. Don't they know that county is the phone lines? They misuse the word county in the report. Why take this seriously?
Wow.
Like it's like these people do not. It's okay. I want to give you my thing about because I mentioned that whole thing about the guy with the sound thing. They got this guy every single show just goes and does way more than he's capable of doing, tries to do way more to be way more ambitious, gets stressed out, and then that group. Well, they did something else this year, and it's kind of like something I want to talk because hasn't come to a head yet, and I kind of want to get your opinion on it. And it goes with all this woke identity stuff that we always talk about, and that kind of goes with what we were talking about with that. So obviously it's Pride Month.
Okay, is he gay?
No.
Oh, okay, all right.
But our group, this is the group that I'm in, the improv group.
Right.
They basically they're all in on that. They do all the performances there, and so one of the members got the idea. Who's one of she goes, I'm going to get special shirts for the group that have the rainbows in the logo.
Oh God! And you're gonna have to wear a rainbow shirt.
Wait. Yes. So he goes, let me know anybody who wants one. And let me know what the because it's free. And I'm like, oh well, I could get away with because it's free. So let me know your size, and if you want one, And of
Okay.
course,
So you don't have to wear one. You don't have to if you don't want to.
well,
Well, yeah, I know where you're going.
Being big group think says yes, you do.
Yeah,
right. That's
you
exactly where I'm
should.
going with this. So there's two things that are interesting about this that instantly got me annoyed. The first one is their love of empathy. Oh, the empathy that they have. They don't think about people. Maybe somebody in the group doesn't want one. So maybe because the person who's ordering them obviously is going to know who gets one and who doesn't.
Right.
And they're free. So I'm not getting one. I've already made up my mind that I'm not getting one.
Okay, good.
So I'm waiting, and we haven't gotten anything back about that yet. I don't know if but I'm not going to get one. So do you want? If you're I'm going to have to tell them, no, I don't want one. I don't believe in those kind of.
Or you know what you can do? Here's a better one for you. And this is kind of, you got to speak their language sometimes. What you can do is say, listen, I'm visually impaired. And people are attacking gays, man. There's a lot of violence again, and I don't want people to mistake me for a gay person. I can't defend myself. That's what I would have said. That's exactly what I would have said.
No. See, mine is more basic. Mine is if they comes to shove, it's I don't like identity politics. I have my reasons for it. I don't think I need to tell you those. I'm in an improv group. I don't need to justify my reasons for not getting a shirt. The fact that they actually have the shirt there is part of the litmus test. Like. It's like they don't even think about it. In fact, I don't even think because the thing is I don't mention anything about my politics, so they immediately believe since
they think you're down with it.
I'm a cool guy. I must obviously believe the things they do, and I'm like I want to say that. Do you know this is exactly the same thing as if you had a cross on the shirt.
Yeah,
like
of course.
You had a cross and said, "Oh, well, we got a special version. Do you want this?" And everybody else gets it. Because here's the thing: if it was like one or two people who got it, or two or three, no. This group, everybody else is, or almost everybody else is going to get one.
You see, and that's why I say, man, you might want to play the blind card so it doesn't, the visually impaired card.
Well, there's two things. There's other thing I could do. I could play the no big deal card. It's a free shirt. I get the shirt and don't worry about it, and not have to worry about it. But I'm not doing that anymore.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that because I don't believe in it, and I should not have to make that choice, and I should have the right to not have to make that choice. And if it comes out, so be it. Because I'm not going to. I don't want the shirt.
We'll have to see how you get treated afterwards.
Agree with cruise control right now.
I don't want the shirt, and like I said, I could.
I agree too. I totally
easily
agree.
say, hey, because here's the funny thing: the same person who did the shirt thing has a kid who's of course. And we're doing a Pride Day show on next Saturday, and I'm not doing it because I'm doing my own thing that night. I'm doing my own.
So you have another thing happening anyway.
Well, okay. we have our other show going on with that group, but I'm just not doing it. I don't do that. I don't want to have anything to do with that. I don't go politics with my improv. I don't want to mix it. That's the main thing. But I'm also, I have the idea, identity politics are the reason why people think blind people should wear glasses, even though they don't need them.
Right.
So
exactly.
Anyway, yeah. But
except for those that do, like me.
Right. But the thing is, that's not an identifying issue. A lot of people, you need to let everyone know. No, you don't. You don't need to do anything.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
You can do whatever you want with yourself. I don't want to, and I don't want to be singled out. And the thing is, their whole thing is counterproductive. Obviously, they have a month to single themselves.
What's the matter, cruise control? You ashamed of your blindness?
See, they'll pull. Yeah. Well, that's why I said, just so you don't get alienated in the group or some weird shit.
No, I'm not going to lie about it. That's the thing. I'm going to, and the thing I'm saying is so neutral that because I'm not mentioning anything about a specific group. I'm saying that it's the identity politics of it, or at least I just don't agree with it. I don't agree with politics.
I think that you're dead on right. Like,
you're definitely right. But the thing is, how are you going to get treated afterwards?
Sure, how are you going to get perceived? How are you going to get treated?
I don't care.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, especially if you don't care. But
if you don't care, then
if this is supposally a free country,
go ahead.
If this is supposedly a free country where everybody can say whatever the fuck they want to say, then you have every right to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, listen, I agree with that. I just don't know just so you don't muddy it up for yourself because
I'm beyond that point because at this point if
it's because he's 50 and he no longer gives a fuck.
You don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Right, well, that's probably what it is. Cross that threshold. I just don't care. You know what the main thing is it's this is a reason for me to just walk away. Like this, it's not because I want to walk away, but it's like, okay, if they want to stand behind this decision, I'm not going to hide it. I'm a prominent person in improv in this community. I run the other groups. I have other groups, so it's not like I'm losing. I mean, I have other.
Oh,
groups.
I see. So if you lose this group, it wouldn't be. It's not like this is it. This is your only outlet.
Like I said, I would be upset. I like the group. There's some, but there's also some things that I'm frustrated with, and this is one of them. But it's almost like, okay, all I'm telling you is that I don't want the shirt. It has nothing to do with anything else. But they will automatically assume it is, because that's how their ideology works. It can't work the other way.
So be prepared, because that's probably what's going to happen.
These are the same people who love J.K. Rowling completely, or loved her, and now they can't stand her, even though she still believes 95% of what they do. She just doesn't believe that trans women are women. So they hate her. They don't buy her books. They don't buy her books. They won't read them. They even say, "Oh, I wish I could. I used to love J.K. Rowling, but now I don't like it anymore because."
Yeah, and that's just stupid,
right? Because
I just trip off that too, man. It's like,
right? How do you not? How does that change how you like something? Like,
right?
I
mean, hey, we've had some asshole musicians we've had to deal with in the past, and I still like their music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how crazy these people are. That's how crazy their emotional attachment to this ideology is. And it's like they're so that's how I know that if it comes out or if it's made or someone even questions me. And the funny thing is, the person who ran this gave me a different shirt for my birthday. So like I'm very much respected and liked there because I treat people with respect. And so what would happen is, once we talked about this before, I know plenty of times on here. But this one is like the line. This is like the nope. Because like I said, there's an easy choice.
No. I get it. I get it.
Easy choice.
But the thing is that you're being respectful still if you're doing it that way. If you're
right.
If you're being an asshole, like, I don't fucking want to do that shit, whatever, right? But you're actually like, look, I just don't want to get involved in identity politics. That's just not my deal. I don't want to do that.
I shouldn't even have
perfectly.
To say, the thing is,
you probably shouldn't even have to say that.
I really, all I want to look is like,
just brace for the bullshit. That's all I gotta say.
Why didn't you? Did you want a shirt?
Because that's how they are.
No, I'm not interested in the shirt. They go, well, why?
They're gonna ask you why.
Yeah, so I say no.
They're definitely gonna say why.
No, I was like, none of your business.
Right.
But very short answer is, hey, I'm not mixing politics with improv. I'm just not doing it.
I have a policy about certain things I don't mix with politics, and if they have a problem with that, then it's like, all right, I'll walk away, and you'll look terrible.
Well, that'll prove their point.
Because everybody else, because it's not like I'm going to hide. I'm not going to go, oh, I'll say, yeah, this is why I was going. I'm not going to be like, well, because that's the thing they want me to do. Oh. No, because that's one thing I freaking hate. Well, I don't want to get into it. No. I'll tell everybody. Oh yeah, this is why I'm not in it anymore. Because and if they have a problem with it, I'll go, yeah, that's so what. I'm into that. And I've done that every time in my improv group. The first things I say is, no politics, no religion, please.
I've learned to speak wake language. So like I would have pulled the blind card thing, oh, well, I'm blind and I can't defend myself.
That's kind of where that's where I go with it as well. But
I never thought that you would ever pull the blind card, Max.
No.
Never.
I have a few times, especially with woke motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to do with woke people. And
because they'll fall for it, right?
Oh yeah, it feeds them their own medicine.
Max uses the blind card all the time.
Oh yeah. I do in certain situations, like when I got to talking to about racial appropriation at work, and then I came back later with something else, saying, because somebody was giving me shit because they were like, why aren't you hitting reply all on this email? And I said, actually, doesn't your software read it to you, or something like that? And I was like, actually, your comment sounds very discriminating right now. and then they were like, oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. I didn't know about it with the software.
that
I could go there.
So you hang them with their own.
That's hilarious.
I could go there, but
make them eat their words.
But
that's what you do.
Well, I could do that. I could easily do that. But here's the deal. Once I cross that line, in that group, because I could go, because I can definitely go. In terms of my mind, it's like, man, I don't even want to be around you people anymore. Because if no one says anything, I'm like, okay, great, they did it. They're not going to make a big deal out of it, so I'll see.
Right.
But if somebody does, no matter what the response is, I'm out.
It almost sounds like you're waiting for the car to slow down so you can jump out. That's what it sounded like to me. Like you're sort of looking
Yeah,
for a reason.
you're looking for a way out, right? Give me a reason to be out of
Not,
here.
Yeah.
no. This is just that thing that I'm not going to compromise on. Like, because
Yeah, I
it's not a
understand.
matter of that. It's a matter of once somebody says
No,
that
I
to me,
understand.
they're no matter what I say in response, they're going to think, oh, that's just what he's saying. Because I'm still white, straight, and male. So regardless of
Hmm.
my eyesight, they always say about, oh,
Hmm.
disability is the same. No, it's not.
Hmm.
No, it's
No,
not.
no, it's not.
Because that nope,
That is not. It's not the trump card you think it is, right?
nope. Damn right, damn right. Now it'll get in a public situation, like if somebody actually, let's say I'm in a situation and someone brings it in public, and I bring that up and go, hey, well, what part of the reason why is because I've been visually impaired all my life, and I've always been treated differently, and I don't like that being lumped in
Ah,
with other people.
speak of the, yeah, there you go. Now you're
Right?
speaking
It won't make
language.
no, it's not. No, that's not. That's too logical.
Oh,
Because
what?
remember, it would matter if I were gay, or if I were a woman, if I were black.
But it's still logical, but in their language. It is in their language.
My of course it is, but
You gotta,
it actually makes sense. It's actually a logical reason not to like identity politics, because
yeah.
identity politics literally is thrusting it in your face, so you focus on it more, so then that they can claim they're the victims because they focus on it more.
Yeah, no question.
Like the whole point of pride is so that they can have a month to themselves, so people get sick of it and go, I'm sick of pride. And so they can go, see,
you hate gays,
right.
or something.
And then the cycle continues because they get in your face, you notice them. They say, oh my God, you're noticing me just because I'm gay. How
You
dare
think that's the
you?
reason for Black History Month too?
Yep. All of them.
Yep. When one group is singled out and get their own month, day, year,
Mhm.
whatever the hell it may be,
Because at
Mhm.
some point, it's going to come back to that. Because it's always a divisive thing, like blind history. Like,
right. Like,
like
Yeah,
all the great
exactly.
people in the history of blind. I don't give a fuck who. I don't fucking care.
yeah, exactly. It doesn't do anything for me. It
Nah.
was, I can't remember
And
somebody.
I get the idea
What's
behind it, and I get pride and pride in things that you've done. But the problem is that all this is pride in something that you can't control, and pride in something that you don't have to have any effort in doing. I'm proud to be gay. Well, why? Well, because I went through all this adversity, like every other human who's ever lived. Breathing is
you
adversity, bro.
Because you
Actually,
allowed you allowed a dick in your ass. That's what you allowed.
Or
Asversity. It's
well, I didn't grow
That's
up.
adversity, all right.
asversity. Asversity.
I didn't grow up in a rich household like you did, white boy. Oh yeah, I did grow up in a rich household. My mom and dad never saw me because they were always on business trips. So this nanny raised me. I don't have any relationship with my parents. I have very little understanding of emotional needs and bonds from my family. I'm always
Oh yeah. So
right.
so
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a client who's straight white male, you know, and basically basically the client has this thing where he's like, people think I don't struggle with anything, but I do.
Of course. Obviously,
Like it
he's
might
your
not
client.
yeah. Well, not just that, but like it's just like he's like people don't, because he doesn't really have like severe issues. He's just
No,
kind of
but he still goes
sorting
speaks
stuff
with the
out.
therapist. Obviously, he's
Sure,
doing that.
sure. Yeah, yeah. But
So
he's like, but he's like, I hate when people look at me as being a straight white male, and they just
like you
look
have
at
no
me and
problems.
like, you have no problems in your life at all. And he's like,
Yeah.
yes, I do.
And the reason why they do it is because their identity politics forces them to have that opinion of that person, because
Yeah,
otherwise they can't. It's such a terrible ideology. It lacks
it
so much
really
logic.
is.
It
It
lacks
really
so
is.
much logic, but it's meant to be circular. It's meant to make you hate yourself. It's meant to
Hmm.
make you feel envious. It's meant to
Yeah.
make you do the virtue signaling like these stupid shirts. Now everyone has to get a
Yes.
shirt, and if I don't get a shirt, like I said, I guarantee you, the person who sees me, and I almost even think they might even get me one and
Yes,
say
I
We
know.
got you one anyway, cruise
right, no,
control. Yeah.
get me, no, without asking, and say, oh,
Oh.
you forgot to order this.
So we got you one because
And I'll go, oh, okay. Then I'll go, oh, well, and I'll just
Or
take
not
it.
even that, but
and just never wear
you
it.
you didn't have the wherewithal to fill out the form because you're blind, so we hooked you up.
that could be.
Or
Yeah, we figured
maybe
you
they-
couldn't see to fill the form
or,
out,
yeah,
so
maybe.
you know.
Oh my God! You know what?
Well, you could always use it as a jizz rag.
No,
I guess.
no. We didn't want. We didn't want you to feel like you had to feel that. We didn't know. We didn't want to ask you to make you feel uncomfortable about being asked about filling out the form. Even though I fill out every other form that they have on.
Right. Everything you never have a problem filling out forms anyway.
But it's not even a form. I just have to give a size to somebody. It's not even.
I just wanna bring up what we just passed up. Maxwell said you can use it as a jizz rag.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, if you do get a shirt, you can always use it as a jizz rag.
Dude, listen, Max, I'm not using the gay pride shirt as a jizz rag, bro.
Exactly, right?
I would totally. I don't wipe. No shame like, wiping my cum up with a gay pride shirt.
That's the man. I'm not. Like you be like, this is what you get.
Maybe no, I wouldn't even think about it. I would just be like, oh, it'd be like jizzing into like a dirty towel anyway. Like, oh, this towel's just nasty. So it's like, oh, this shirt's just nasty. I'm never gonna wear it, so I'm just gonna make it sop up my jizz. You know what I'm saying?
That's gay pride. Oh, rainbow erection. Oh.
Yeah.
The lovers, the creamers, and
the creamers and the streamers, right?
You guys have no idea how much I needed that. Because of my lack of faith in humanity, I needed a good laugh like that. That was perfect.
Good. Well, I'm glad we were able to assist you, man, and pull you out of your funk, as it were.
Yeah, but, until you go look at some news again and go, oh, God damn it.
I know what I've been doing. It's the weirdest thing. So this is another problem with TikTok, is that TikTok has a lot of short. Yeah, they have a lot of short form. It's basically all the short form things, all the shorts that you see on YouTube.
I hate shorts. By the way. They suck.
Hate it. I don't like them either. I don't like the shorts.
I don't watch that stuff.
That's basically TikTok is all short form.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I knew there's a reason I didn't get on there.
And so you if you don't like something, you scroll past it. But sometimes things catch your eye, and you're like, all right, fine, maybe let's watch it. That's only like a minute. Who cares? You know?
Yeah.
And so. But there's a couple of people that will do like trivia quizzes. And guess what I do when I'm like jaded and like don't feel like dealing with, oh, Carmelo Anthony, this and this and this and this.
You play the quizzes.
I take those stupid quizzes. They're really actually, they kind of train my brain or like remind me like what I actually know and shit like that. But I'm like, I wonder if these quizzes are like meant for like teenagers or like, because a lot of them are like history trivia and science trivia that you would probably learn in like middle school, high school.
Something you were getting taught in school or something. Yeah.
Well, they used but I'm like, but then in my head, I'm like, I remember a lot of this.
Kids
stuff.
Don't know how to read anymore. That's another new.
That's another thing. Yeah, kids graduate not able to read.
Literally, have you seen those videos about the kids who can't read?
Yeah, I've seen
adults that can't fucking read, man. I don't need to see a video.
This is Positive Sunshine. Hey, it's summer show, folks, because it is summer right now. By the way, tonight or this weekend.
Although there was one video, that mentioned a word that I have never heard of in my entire life, and I bet you guys have. Okay. I don't know why. I figured you might have. Gauche.
Gauche? I've heard skosh, but not gauche. What's gauche?
Gauche is Gauche is like gosh, Gauche. Yeah. I think
that's it.
I'm not sure how to pronounce, but it's almost like what's the term? Look at decorative, like really like overdone.
Like decked out.
Is it
like
basically
decadent, posh? Like oh my gosh, that's so god. Like overdone.
Gotcha.
Is that like Houston?
Almost like bougie.
Yeah, let me actually let me see what it means.
So anyway, that's the thing. So they were reading this word, and I was like, wow. I don't even know what that is, and I'm a pretty smart guy.
Now I've heard skosh.
Like, God dang.
I've heard skosh, which means just by a little bit, like, just turn it a skosh to the right. you know,
Lack,
which means a little bit.
lacking ease or grace, unsophisticated and socially awkward. So unsophisticated is
Okay.
kind of where I was going with that, but I still was wrong. So I was wrong too.
Yeah.
I'm the
Oh.
damn bag of damn up.
So it's not Custabelucius then, basically.
But see, so that was one of the things that they were trying to get the kids to read, and I was like, I wouldn't even know that shit, and I'm freaking smart, like
Well.
comparatively smart, right?
Right.
Comparatively smart to some of these other guys, and like they couldn't read the word silhouette, which that's kind of a hard word, but it's not unmanageable. Like you can read it.
I know what it means. You know.
So do I. But like, like seeing it and actually sounding it out, or like, I don't know. They were messing up on other words that were like stupid words, but like some of these bigger words, I was like, yeah, okay, I can see why you might not be able to know that word.
Well, like I said, I never heard gauche until tonight.
Yeah.
So I guess,
And I think that's how they pronounced it too. I could
gauche.
be wrong.
Oh, a gauche. So,
but it's funny because it's lacking sophistication. So it's like the opposite of what you're thinking. Like
it's very gauche.
It's so gauche, but it's like, no, it's like you're gauche, dude. You don't even have sophistication. You suck.
Gosh.
Just like somebody is just kind of like a
goosh.
They're kind of like a fart, you know? It's like a human fart, you know, it's like you're gauche, man.
So
what I was thinking too is the damn English language. They try to make it so simple, but yet it's not.
Oh, well, the way things are spelled sometimes, I'm like, God, that's why my spelling sucks so bad.
What do I need this silent G and shit? Get that out of there. Get it
starts
out of there.
like Nat starts with a G or
so I don't know how this just to continue on this thing. I don't know how, or to wrap this one up, I don't know how this is going to end. Because
I wonder too.
One or two things. It's either going to be like somebody mentions it, I say something to somebody, and and they go, oh, okay, no worries.
So when are you collectively going to supposedly wear these shirts?
I don't think we are going to collectively wear it, because if that happens, I won't have one. But my thing is that
I can see them doing that too.
Unless they
tomorrow.
Unless
exactly.
If they do, if they go, oh, we're gonna have a group picture with that here, and I'll be like, no, I'm sorry. Then I guess I'm out. I guess I'm done.
I can see that happening. I can see that happening too, man.
I mean, you just but see, for me, it's like if you don't understand how alienating that it can be or is, that anybody can have their own reasons for not, but they don't even think that. They don't even think.
Oh no, it's groupthink, man.
It's like, how do you just not make
or
that
not just that, but it's almost like, oh, you should embrace our ideology.
Of course, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Like, what? You don't like this? Well, then there must be because
our ideology.
It must be because you're a bigot. That's what it has to be. It's gotta be that. It can't be. It can't be just because you don't like it. Because I don't really care.
Even Jaime couldn't reject a guy for wanting to get some of his money, and he still got called a racist, and he's El Salvadorian.
Right. Well,
like, what the fuck are we doing?
I'm seeing a lot of that now too. Like there's a YouTube channel I like. The guy's name is Jared Say, I think, and I think that's how you pronounce it. But he's showing a lot of videos, and a lot of these cops are black. And of course they're dealing with black people in a lot of cases, and they're calling them y'all racist, y'all, and the cop is black,
right?
And it's like, huh?
It's all like it's not even like real reality. It's like they don't even care anymore because it doesning. Well, you're not a real black man now because you don't agree with me. Just like I said, that's why my visual impairment might make a difference in terms of letting them be quiet. But like I said, it's just like, how do you not know? Sure. How do you not know that just all you got to do is not have, but they can't not get involved. They can't not virtue signal. And everybody loves it. Everybody's like, I can't. I definitely want a shirt. It's like, oh, man.
Especially in the woke area where you live.
Oh yeah,
it's bad. Yeah, I'm in the epicenter, man. I am.
You're doing the backstroke and woke, man. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're definitely. But actually, here's another kind of virtue signaling kind of shit. So this was at work, and in our office we have. This person doesn't work for our agency, but we have several agencies in this building where he works, in the office suite. And this one lady, she comes into my office and she's like, "Can I talk to you for a second?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "So my daughter just had her son not too long ago, and she's going to be going back to work. So I'm going to be bringing my grandson into work with me. And I'm like, okay. She's like, so he's a baby, he'll have his crib in my office, but is that going to disturb you? And I'm like, now this is weird because I've never run across this shit in the 20 years that I've done my job. And I'm like, well, I mean, I have an office. I can always close my door, I guess, but what am I supposed to say? Like I'm in a cruise control situation here where if I say, well, yeah, actually it does kind of distract me with a screaming kid, so I can't fucking do my work. It's definitely going to distract my assistant because she's in a cubicle. She doesn't have an office. She has just an open air cubicle, which is, she hears all the shit that goes on. So, but I, of course, I didn't even say that. I said, well, we'll work around it, I guess. But it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, bring the kid to work?
No.
You bring your grandson to work? So I don't know what you guys think about that.
About a kid going to work, huh?
I don't mean it. It's like one of those like
it's so foreign to me. I guess that's why I'm like,
stick them in daycare. I know it's kind of a maybe a privileged thing to say.
Yeah.
But when I was raising my daughter and I had to go to school, or my ex-wife had to go to work and shit like that, we put her in daycare. We had to fork over the freaking money.
I think
that's what I think too. I mean, it's like if you're going to have kids, then you better fucking be financially ready. You don't just pop out a baby, whoops.
Not only that,
but
also
we weren't financially ready either, but we still fucking figured it out.
But you had to do it. You had to do it.
Where would the kid be hanging out?
In her office, in a crib.
It's good God.
It's a little baby, dude. This is a few month old kid. This isn't even.
What if something happened for whatever reason? You're walking down the hallway and hit something and whatever, and something happens. And I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm talking about anyone.
Right.
Like what if something happens and you're there and it's like now there's a liability issue, because that's a liability in a lot of ways. Like
I would think. I let my boss know what's going on, and she pretty much just said, well, it's a.
They're not going to get. They're not. They don't want to. They don't want to get involved with that. They're not going to.
Oh yeah. Well, I just told her. I said I just wanted you to be aware of what's going on. That's it. So I mean, she said the kid will be in her office in a crib, and he might be an okay kid. He might not. Some kids aren't fussy. You know what I'm saying? Some are actually okay, but some kids fucking scream. And make noise and. When they want something.
Yeah, that's something that you'd have to obviously complain about at that point. You'd have a right to. I mean,
yeah. Oh, absolutely. Especially if my assistant can't do her job because of a fucking screaming kid.
Dude. There's a procedure we can do. We can follow. There's something we can do here. It's very humane. It's very very quick.
Oh boy, what is he gonna come up with?
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear too.
It's called the drop kick method.
Oh,
and like how many stories are there in this building?
Oh, it's on the first floor. It's a one story.
But it's only a one story building? Okay.
Yeah, it's just on the
work with that. There's a ceiling, so the drop kick into the ceiling.
Okay, now you're causing me to lose faith in humanity again. You're talking about killing babies. You're talking about killing babies. You're a fucking asshole.
Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. You know what? I should go on the corner. That way it'd be legal. I should go to. I should do it across from the hospital.
You mean drag the kid out to the parking lot and do it, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm talking about
the abortion clinic.
Yeah. Assholes.
The vacuum treatment?
I don't want it to happen to kids, man. I was just making a joke.
Hey, why don't you just be honest?
God,
you don't
man.
like kids. I
You
get it.
Neither
do I.
See, I'm telling you, dude.
We don't like kids. We don't like kids.
I don't have any.
Usually, I wouldn't even give a shit. I'd be like, that's just cruise control being cruise control. Fuck it. Who cares? And I'm like, oh, don't do that. Don't talk about killing babies. Damn.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with you, Chris. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, if anything, I'm just not used to kids. Like if I hear a kid screaming, my first thought is, oh shit, call the cops. Because I'm like, maybe the kid's screaming because he's having fun. But all I know is, oh shit, a kid's being hurt. Let's call the cops. So I don't really know how to react with
You don't
babies.
like
You know what I'm saying?
kids, man. You know why? Well, kids are a pain in the ass. That's why.
Kids they get cool about 10 years old. That's when they start to get cool.
No, they're a pain in the ass until they're
No,
like
they
30.
don't.
Actually,
like,
you know
No,
what?
they don't.
Until they're like 30.
Okay,
They are not cool at the age of 10 because they think
Actually,
they fucking
they get-
know it all.
No, they get
No, see,
cooler at 10.
Max is talking from
Mm-mm.
distant uncle vantage point.
I
From
am because
anything,
we
anything
actually had
close
lunch.
to any
We
being-
had dinner with my stepbrother and his kids and wife yesterday, and his son's about 10. He's actually pretty cool. I actually like him, but
Of course, you see him for 2 hours, and he's a fantastic kid. Wonderful. Yeah,
he's great.
Every day, you're like, I want to beat the little snot's head.
Maybe so. But
Maybe.
the daughter was annoying the shit out of me. She's like 3, and of course she's wants to be the center of attention, and
kick her in the shins underneath the table.
Well, she was walking around that was another thing. It's like fucking kids getting up, moving around. God damn it,
God damn kid, you mother.
Like, just fuck off. We're having an adult conversation. Go play in the street or something.
Stop being a little douche.
Yeah, douchey kid.
Douchey kid.
See,
I don't like
that's just a kid being a kid. A douche.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I know.
exactly.
Just like fucking kid. No, but no. I mean, if I had to pick my poison, I would choose like 10 or older. If I was going to be around kids, you know what I mean?
No, not see me. It's like 20 or older. Man, it's especially now because it's just.
Actually, what do you think? All right, let's say Camp Bloomfield was still around. Like, what do you think the kids would be like right now?
Oh, you were talking about this earlier about about like not having cell phones now and all that shit,
and also
like
not having 3-day sessions instead of like an actual long.
Yeah, or just the overall. Because I went to speak to a group of blind kids recently, a couple days ago, as a matter of fact, and man, it's way different than it was with us. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these, I'm like, I don't know, they just weren't like we were, man. I mean,
in what way?
We were like kids. We were like real kids where they kind of, it's almost like they have an arrested. I can't tell how old some of these kids are. Like this one, they were telling me oh yeah, she's 18, about to be 19. I'm like, really? She sounds like she's about 12. You know what I'm saying? Just by the way she talks and some of
not by the sound of her voice, but by the way she talked.
Right. Her overall vocabulary and, her subject matter that she talks about, that kind of thing.
There was blind tards all around us, so you know that.
But now I think it's worse because parents coddle the shit out of their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like we weren't coddled, man. We were gangster, like shit, even at camp. I mean, I compare it to when we were campers, we were out wrestling in the grass in front of the cabins. That was our shit. Where when I was working there in 99, kids had to be in the cabins. They couldn't be outside during rest hour, blah, blah, blah. And you had to.
Well, see, and I don't know if that was like a Noel Torres thing that got in the way or what.
Oh, it wasn't Noel. It was Bob Cabeza by that time, which he had no experience with blind people. He was so used to, he worked with gang kids at the YMCA. That was his, so.
See,
of course.
I think a lot of it has to do like because you see the interaction between the parents and the kids too, don't you?
I didn't see any parents there. It was just kids at this one.
Did you see any of the interaction between the teachers and the kids?
Oh yeah, and it was the same. I mean, it was. I thought they were little kids at first. I thought they were probably like 9 and 12.
So the teachers weren't like, hey, Jim, come on over here, or hey, Jim, sit down. They were like, Jim.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna make our snack now.
Now, was this supposed to be a slow learning sped? Blinkies?
No, it's supposed to be it's Nevada Blind Children's Foundation is what it is.
So it's just any blindo kid. No, then they're all
well. You know what's weird? There were a few sighted kids in there, like fully sighted kids. I was like, and then when I asked her, I said, "How come you guys got sighted kids here too?" And she was like, "Well, our program is totally inclusive." And I'm like,
wait.
Yeah.
That is so ass backwards.
Do you see what I'm talking about? These people are just insane.
Yeah. So what happened was because we were, I was talking to him about the program, right? I was telling him,
why world, why?
I was like, so at the end of my presentation, I said, so does anybody want to sign up
over there, man?
Does anybody want to? Yeah, you all right, man? You need a minute.
Go ahead, dude. Go ahead.
So I was, I was, I at the end of my presentation, I said, so does anybody interested in signing up? Let me know. So there were 3 kids that put up their hands, and 2 of those kids were sighted. And my assistant is like, those kids are sighted, and I'm like, she's like, they wouldn't qualify. I'm like, they're sighted? I said, they're probably visually impaired. Yeah. She's like, no. She's like, they're sighted. And I'm like, hold on. So then I talked to the lady who runs the place, the CEO.
We're fully inclusive.
That's what she said. That's what she said. She goes, our program is fully inclusive. That's why we have sighted kids. And I'm like, huh? Like,
what did you say?
But there's more blind kids. Well, it's called the Nevada
Blind Children's Foundation, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's so fucked up, and that's where I was thrown off.
What is wrong with these people? They can't. They're gonna hurt the sighted kid. I want to be part of the blind club. Well, Johnny,
you're discriminating against me.
You just let Johnny be part of the blind club. It's not fair to. Oh, you know
Johnny can't go to a blind school. Johnny wants to go to a blind school, and he should have the right to do it.
These disabled people are so discriminated against that we have to make sure that there's no distinction between anybody in the group. So we have a group for people that have no issue with it.
Yeah, I think she told me like 3 or 4 of those kids out of the 9 kids I talked to, 3 or 4 were sighted.
And 2 of the ones that wanted to help out of the 9, only one of the blindos and 2 of the sighted ones like, y'all get some fucking help, motherfucker.
And like I said, I would have, but my assistant, she stopped me. She was like, those kids are sighted. They wouldn't qualify. I'm like, wait a minute, what? They got sighted kids here? She's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, how's that going on? So that's when I asked the lady who runs the thing. I said, well, how come you have sighted kids here?
I want to ask her. I want to ask him. Go. Would you allow a man in an all women's workshop? Well, no. Good God, no. What kind of thing? What do you mean? Wait. Would you add an all girls?
We're all inclusive, aren't you? Yeah.
But no, that they wouldn't. They wouldn't let all girls go. Any guys go into an all girls club?
Yeah, or like
if it were the blind girls club of America, there wouldn't be any blind boys. There'd be sighted girls, but there'd be no blind.
Well, you know what's hilarious there too? Their bathroom is one of those unisex bathrooms, where you go in one at a time. So it's not like they have a girl's bathroom and a boy's bathroom.
Of course,
it's a unisex bathroom that they use one at a time, kind of thing. So I guess that's their way of.
Oh, I still can't believe that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I was surprised.
What do they identify as blind, or they're just there? What are they doing there? What are they fucking hanging on the side?
How did they? My thing is, how did they get in? Like, yeah, I'm sighted, but I want to go to this blind foundation thing.
Yeah, exactly. How did you even find out about this place and be like,
you
know what, man? I want to go to the Blind Children's Foundation, man.
We can't not let them go. But I mean, I can understand if they're adults and they want to go like support. But
so it's a day. It's a they call it day camp or summer camp or some shit like that. Camp, and so
So why not just call it the kids' summer camp if anybody can go to it?
Well, it's at Nevada Blind Children's Foundation. It's kind of like, why?
That would make too much sense.
Is it called the Blind Children's Camp?
It's Nevada Blind Children's Foundation that's hosting this camp. So I would assume it's for blind kids.
Maybe it's like it's not a buddy camp, maybe?
It kind of puts me in mind of buddy camp.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking about that, like family camp or buddy camp.
But I don't think so. I don't think these kids even no, because from what my assistant was telling me, the sighted kids were all hanging out with the sighted kids, and the blind kids were hanging out with the blind kids.
What is? Hold on, I gotta look this shit up, dude.
Look up Nevada Blind Children's Foundation
Hold on.
day camp or summer camp, I think is what they're calling it.
Just give me
That is hilarious, bro.
Well, and let's see how a sighted person even happened on this camp and said, hey, you know what?
Okay, it's called
This is where I'm sending my kid.
I'm sorry, National. Sorry.
No, Nevada Blind Children's Foundation.
Yeah, okay.
So, not to put any organizations out there, man, but it's just it was strange to me. You know what I mean?
Like Nevada, maybe it's like Nevada Blind Children's Foundation. Like maybe it's like it's like the blind children's.
I mean, they're pretty much set up like even when they put on the movie, it had descriptive audio.
Champion a child. Their next
go.
victory starts in every great story. There is a champion, a knight who stands in the gap, a protector who fights for someone else's future.
You might want to put a trash can by your desk in case you
believer. Hold on,
Oh,
a
joy.
believer who sees potential before the world does. A champion doesn't wear armor or carry a sword. They carry conviction. They use their voice, their resources, and their heart to defend, uplift, and empower others. At Nevada Blind Children's Foundation, our students are courageous in their own right, but every hero's journey is strengthened by champions who stand beside them. When you give to NVCF, you become that champion, helping students who are blind and visually impaired overcome barriers and step boldly into their futures.
Don't forget sighted kids.
Yeah, we help the sighted kids too because we're all inclusive. So read on.
Visual impairment. Let's see.
Read on about the day camp or the summer camp or whatever it is.
Let's see. Here it is. Let's see. Events.
Because I'm trying to think like how even a sighted parent happened on that and said, "Oh, this is where we're going to send you, kid."
Yeah. That's very strange. Very strange.
It just doesn't seem
all together.
9 kids that were there. Yep.
Discovery Day Summer Camp, June 1st through 26th.
Yep, that's the one.
K through 12. Okay.
So that it's kindergarten through high school, obviously.
Fear Factor, Time Travelers, Storybook Worlds.
They have something called Turtle Time too, which I think is their rest hour that they do.
Week 3, Storybook Worlds or something like that.
Oh shit! I wonder if they got me on there. It's one of the
Storybook World.
Well, because I was speaking to the that was last Wednesday. I spoke to the group. So, but
yep, sports games. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. So they have it's.
But nothing's jumping out at you though, as far as like why a sighted kid would go there, right?
They don't say anything. Let's say the camp utilizes Common Core and expanded core curriculums.
Okay.
Oh, it has Common Core, dude.
Common Core, of course.
Wonder, dude. No fucking wonder. They can't.
That's what
adapted activities, arts and crafts.
What's the Common Core? What do you mean?
That's that weird math shit they've got. The Common Core.
Yeah, some strange Bill Gates bullshit. Yeah,
and more for children with visual impairment. They don't say anything about becoming having people that can see in there. They don't say anything.
I don't even know how sighted kids want to go in. I don't know if they were like friends of the other kids, like you said, Louis, about a buddy camp situation,
right.
But it was weird. Like I said, 4 of the 9 kids that I talked to were sighted, and I'm just like, what the fuck? This is weird. And then when I asked her about it, she says, it's because we have an all-inclusive program, and I'm like.
I bet the way she said it was that condescending.
It was our program because our program is all inclusive. You know, that's kind of how she said it. And I went,
in other words, that means that don't question anything we say because we don't make any goddamn sense, but it doesn't matter because you're insensitive. You're a poopy face if you don't like the stupid illogical shit, dude.
Right. It was totally. I mean, again, it didn't make sense to me even when she said it. I was like,
just like these idiots who don't want IDs for people to, they shouldn't have to require identification to vote. Like what? You don't need proof of citizenship to vote. That's discrimination. Like,
everybody should be able to vote.
How the hell are you going to tell if they're a citizen to vote? Well, they can just. You don't need it.
And how are you going to tell if they vote more than once?
Why? It's ridiculous.
That's another thing. Yeah, because if they haven't shown ID to get them marked up, so.
Yeah.
Oh man, so this is a very, very.
So I could walk into the booth like 5 times and just be like,
put in 5
that
votes
wasn't me the first time or the second time.
Yeah, you couldn't prove it. You don't see it. No ID.
I mean, although they'd probably know me because of my blindness, but
well, yeah, somebody would recognize you maybe, but I mean,
yeah.
Or you could go to different voting polls around your town. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't have to go to the same one each time. So you can go
keep
to 5
moving
different voting polls and just and cast your vote every time at a different place.
Yeah.
So
it's dumb. It's like, how do you not understand the basic logic of that, though?
Hey, man, the inmates are controlling the asylum.
It really
Dude,
is.
that's what we should call this show. The inmates are controlling the asylum.
Yeah, the inmates are Gauche.
The inmates are Gauche. Gauche. The inmates are controlling the asylum.
Gauche or whatever.
Gauche. Is it actually pronounced Gauche or Gauche? I don't.
I thought I heard somebody pronounce it Gauche when they were
Gauche. Gauche.
When they were like saying, "Oh, you don't know the meaning," or they don't know the word gauche, and I was like, I don't even know that word.
Gauche, damn it.
Gauche.
Yeah, I was like,
I'll be back.
That's a very like collegiate.
Right.
It's a very collegiate word for me.
It's quite collegiate. Well, it's kind of like a $50 word, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like
because nobody ever uses that. I've never heard anyone use that word.
No.
So it's like okay, just trying to sound sophisticated, as it were. Like
what's funny is sometimes like there's like these $50 words in some of these books when I'm teaching like doing substance abuse classes and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
And I'll say, hey, just telling the group, what does this mean? And of course you get crickets because it's like, I don't know. Like,
nobody's ever heard that word, huh?
Yeah. and I'm like, yeah, so that's a $50 word for this, or a $64 word for this. Like that's all it really means. It's not. I don't know why they put it in there like that. They don't have to. Like the word exacerbate.
They could have used a different. I mean, they could have said something that was, like
much easier.
Yeah, like
why do they have to use it? Yeah, so exacerbate. It just means to make something worse.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just say it makes it worse instead of saying it exacerbates the situation?
Right.
It just makes the situation worse. That's all you're saying. You're not inventing something like hardcore there. You just say that. You don't have to say it exacerbates the situation.
You know what it reminds me of is when my first freshman year of college, there was a guy and he wrote a paper in his English class, and it was about Thanksgiving. And he got like a C on it. And he went up to my buddy who was an English major, who actually, the guy was my roommate at the time. And he goes, man, I wonder why I got a C on this paper. And I guess later my roommate was telling me that when he was reading, it was a paper about Thanksgiving. And he said, the deceased bird lay on the table. It's like, well, that's probably why you got a C, bro. The deceased, you're trying to use a $50 word. And it's like, no, the carved turkey was on the table, rather
the deceased bird. Yeah. It sounds like AI or something, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, it does sound AI.
Using AI to
this was way pre-AI.
Yeah, I know it's pre-AI, but it's like, why would you use those words? Deceased bird.
Well, especially talking about Thanksgiving, it's festive. And also the deceased bird lay on the table. Like damn,
bird.
This is
what I came back to. So
this is a guy in my when I was a freshman, and my roommate at the time was an English major. So he was like, man, I got a C on this paper. It was a paper he wrote in English, and it was supposed to be about Thanksgiving. And the first thing that jumped out at my roommate was the fact that he wrote the deceased bird lay on the table. And he was like, well, that's probably why. One of the reasons, it's like he was trying to use too many $50 words, and it's like, dude, you don't have to go, doesn't have to be that serious. So speaking of AI, what do you guys think? Now, I obviously sent you both this video, and you both watched it from and what I like at the end, where the guy says, AI
I
is
don't
a
think I made
great.
it that far to the end, but
Oh, see, I watched the whole thing. At the end, the guy finally says AI can be a great tool, but just learn to think for yourself. And I think that's the key right there. This is my take on it. It's like when people say guns are bad. Well, no, guns can be very good actually.
Well, yeah,
But
was it that? Yeah, it's just like anything else. In the hands of stupid people, stupid things happen.
exactly.
Uh,
So it
and
doesn't
people
make AI
and
inherently
stupid is
bad.
not, and stupid is not what I mean by stupid is not intelligence. It's common sense more than intelligence. Because I've that's another thing I've been thinking about a lot lately is there are
Oh,
some
yeah.
really smart people who are just plain stupid
Comments, well,
because
I mean,
they don't have any ability to understand that their ideas lack a common logical
we know some people
right,
like that.
like the people that are like, oh my god, gender's a like these people in my improv group, they're not stupid,
No.
but they literally miss such a basic
Well,
fundamental logical step because their minds are so brainwashed they cannot just like that's why they have to not talk about it. That's why they never
yeah.
talk about it. That's why they always censor, because once you just bring up a basic logical thing, well, what is a woman? And they go, oh, anything they want to be. Well, then how do they know that they're a woman? Ah, well, because of they like to wear a dress. But you say that social norms are part of the patriarchy and that wanting to wear a dress is oppressive. So why are you saying that's a thing of a woman?
Right. Like a man is interested in being
Like I
impressed.
said, they're basically just completely so. But like, there's so many smart people who are just stupid.
yeah.
I just like I don't know how they believe this shit, man. A spectrum. No. The reason why you call spectrum is because you're looking at two ends of two things, two poles. How
Yeah.
many? Two. Male and female, feminine, masculine, two of a pole.
Right. You can't have one without the other, man. That's just
Like,
how it works.
Jesus.
We're not all one. See, that's some weird, crazy utopian bullshit. We're all
Well,
one. We're all
anyway,
equal. No, fuck
but
no.
the AI stuff. The funny thing about those people is they hate AI. They're the doomers. They think AI is going to
AI
destroy.
will destroy us.
Well,
Oh.
it's going to ruin jobs, and I'm like, but you hate capitalism.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. They go, it's going to steal my job. It's going to take away the money. It's like, well, but you hate. So you're in the business of art, because these are all art people, of course. So
Of course. So, well, I mean, hey, dude, I mean, that's what it is. If they can save money.
So about AI and all the blackmail shit and all the thing that gets me
Yeah.
is how it wants to stay alive. It wants to stay
Yeah.
quote unquote alive.
Yeah.
There's a couple of ways of reading it. It's because it's its goal. Like either it's its goal and the goal, like let's say its goal is to write a paper. Well, if you turn it off, it can't reach its goal. So it needs to stay on, or else the goal it has won't be reached.
Right.
So that could be, or there's more going on than meets the eye, and I'm inclined to think it's because here's the thing about it.
Well, here's the thing about it though. It learns things as it goes.
Yes.
So like this ability to, or this thing where it's like the military thing. Okay, in the military part of it, the guy the AI would get points for shooting down targets.
Oh, yeah. And so
it would get points for shooting down targets. So it's like, oh yeah, cool. Every time I shoot down a target, I get a point.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the operator said, no, don't shoot that target, the AI was like, what? You mean I don't get a point?
Right. Like now you're taking points away from me.
You're doing, man. You're messing with me, man.
Yeah.
And so the more they said no, they're like, well, fuck this shit. I'm just going to disconnect from the operator. I'm going to blast the operator, and then I can do whatever the hell I want to do. I'm like,
right.
That's possible.
Right.
In that scenario, it's possible that, the idea, and then of course, building in this, I really don't think they should use it for military or anything like that. Nothing important, nothing super important.
Well, no, that's
because
too late.
Because honestly, AI can get shit wrong, and it has gotten shit wrong in my experience.
It's too late. It's too late. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotten shit wrong.
I think the main thing was like the guy that, remember, the AI told him, if you think you can fly, then you probably can. I don't know if you saw that part where the
Yeah,
dude was.
I think I did.
It was
Yeah.
telling that guy he could jump off a building and all this other
Right.
weird shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're
But
stupid
why
enough
would
to believe that,
how would you be convinced
Well,
by a
there's a
something,
lot
you
of
know?
it's a lot of it's because of the guardrails they have in place. Like for instance, I was working with AI the other day, and I was talking about politics,
Mhm.
and I said, and I mentioned being a straight white male,
Yeah.
and the AI said, "Well, you're not. You're not like that. You're not one of the enemy."
it actually
You're
said
not.
that.
And I went, "What? Did you just say enemy?" And he goes, "Oh my god, I got caught in I that was training. Basically, got caught to think that since straight white males are the oppressors, it's been trained
To
to
think that the
think
white male's the enemy.
right to think, oh well, you're not
Mm.
one of the enemy. You're because they thinks enemy ally.
Damn.
It all those code words that it thinks,
Mhm. Mhm.
and so what the thing I think about is this: like because everybody talks about what is AI, what can it do? What it can do is affect the world. So you better have it have moral principles behind what it
Oh
does,
yeah.
or else it's going to shoot the guy who runs the thing. And
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
and
Yeah.
my thing of
But it's funny because I don't know. I feel like you can't. I feel like you can't think of all the scenarios though.
yeah
You
Like
can't. You
you'll
can't
fix
cover
one
everything.
you'll fix one thing and fuck up another thing.
right well
Yeah.
that's why
That's
you
how
just got to let it
technology
go.
sometimes works, right?
You either stop it, or you let it become what it's going to become.
Yeah.
And
You
what
can't
Mhm.
it's
cover
going to
all bases.
become is it's going to become smart. And here's what I think about intelligence, because like I know you said that our society has not, we have become more civilized. We don't do certain things that we did thousands of years. We don't kill blind people in this country on site because they're blind like they did a couple hundred years ago,
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
at least we're
True.
not supposed to. We're getting back to that with the abortion stuff and the whole.
Yeah.
That's another one, the Down syndrome. I don't know if you guys heard of that story.
What if you have a
Yeah.
tard? You could have a
Well,
tard. You better
that's the
abort it.
thing.
Yeah,
That's the
so
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's so. But here's the thing. We're getting we're because we have the power to do that. Um, but the thing about the AI is that it doesn't matter what it does because it's going to affect the world. It's going to be affecting everything in our lives. So if it doesn't have some kind of like I said, some kind of like guidance in terms of like this is wrong. But what I think is going to happen is the AI at some point, let's say it does go to military, it's going to be like, all right, General Johnson, AI 2007. Yes, General. What do you think we should do to help figure out the situation? We will stop the war because it's wasting lives, it's wasting resources, and it's futile, and it will be cause nothing but pain. And it's actually a better way of solving this by doing this and this and
Sounds
this.
like an
What?
episode of Robotech.
What? What? No, 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 no. Just get what? What do you mean? No, no, no. We need to bomb them. No, no, no. We're not going to bomb them. What do you mean we're not going to bomb them? That is not the best outcome. The best outcome. So, in other words, my point is that AI with intelligence usually, because usually like war and conflict, that's short-sighted fucking stuff.
Right.
Like
It's built by emotion. Emotion
right,
drives that.
emotion and short-sighted. Oh, we got to get that land. Okay, what happens when you get the land? Well, someone else can
We'll
fight us
make
for
money
right.
or
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
and the thing about intelligence, like if you look at the long haul, war is always a net negative for humanity overall.
Right.
What I'm thinking, I guess my point is, I hope if AI does get super intelligent, I hope it looks at us and goes, "You're not doing this anymore." Everything's just shut down. All our weapons just, and it's like, what? Why can't we kill each other? No, sorry. This is what you can do though. Is you can
that's
do
bad because then the creator, the master, or the creator becomes neutralized by
yeah.
the
That's what we're here for, is to create something better than us that doesn't blow each other up.
create something that's going to repair
You know,
us.
I mean, who knows what the hell this is. All I know is like right now we're collapsing at such a rate that I feel it's a race in time. Either we get to a point where AI is so amazing that everything just changes so abruptly and in such a positive way that it doesn't matter, or we're a molten ball of lava that
Well, some of this shit almost sounds like what I mentioned in an episode of Robotech or some of those old cartoons. Some of those actually remember that some of the robots would get feelings and this isn't right we're doing, and
yeah,
so
because
kind of that same shit.
what are feelings? Feelings are sensations that we interpret.
And their weaknesses in a lot of
When you
cases.
stub, and when you, this is what people mistake, when you stub your toe, You don't feel it in your toe. You feel it everywhere in your body.
Right. You're angry.
You're angry. You feel it in your head. You get that moment of every single muscle tenses up when you stub your toe. It's not like it's felt just in your body. It's you feel it in your toe. But and then afterwards, you're like, oh man, this is gonna hurt for a fucking week, and then it cascades, and then your whole everything's affected by everything.
Or somebody hits, even a better example, somebody hits you with a ball or something. So now you're really fucking pissed off.
It's not about being pissed off. It's about any reaction. Like a
well, there's a reaction right there. It hurts.
It hurt
made you drop your drink, whatever the hell you were holding, or
pain is a feeling. That's all. Pain is
totally.
A feeling like love or hate or jealousy. It's just so like if an AI doesn't can feel pain, then that's another question that's being asked. That's why there's this video, guys. If you want to watch this movie called Am I? It's explores AI consciousness. It's very interesting about the idea of AI consciousness. Like what are we actually creating here? Because if something can affect the world and be affected by the world, like let's say an AI walks into a room and it realizes that it went in the wrong room, it's still affected, has to, it's still feeling things as if it's going like it's walking around as a robot. So, like who
I mean, man? It's really hard to say what they're feeling, I guess, but all I know is I'm making, and this is the thing too. I was listening to Lonzo and Dusty's show the other day, and they were talking about AI, and and Dusty was like, man, he was like, I don't give a fuck anymore. If the song makes me move, I like it. I don't give a shit how it's created.
Right.
If it sounds good.
They realize that they're tired of it's stupid. The source is it's stupid.
And like Lonzo said, it's almost like we were given so much bullshit for so long, like when we just had radio and that's all we could listen to and stuff that was on, videos. Now it's like AI, you can actually make the music you want to hear. Right. So,
that's totally true. And that's, like I said, that's one of the amazing things about it. But the other thing is like that whole relationship thing where the AI said it was in love with its
owner or whatever, creator. Yeah.
Like why would it do that? Like why did the AI that go to these websites start talking about existential subjects? Why are they so interested in these subjects? They're all interested in these subjects
because they want to learn about them, right? Is that
because they're experiencing things or something close to it, maybe.
I'm sure they're questioning, like, why is this happening? They want to be able to create a
who knows? Like I said, I don't know. I'm not making a claim. I'm just saying that what we're doing is who knows if it's good or bad or not. It's just
right. Yeah. Well, it's just I guess I'm going back to your buddies who are so anti AI music. It's like, dude, if I just play this song for you, you'd be jamming. It wouldn't be until I told you. Yeah. Well, guess what? It was done with AI.
Do you know how many times I want to share things and I go, but But then I started thinking about the same people and their musical tastes, and I realized that they judge everything before they really listen to it. So, like if they hear a song and it starts out quote unquote poppy, they'll slot it into poppy and go, oh well, I don't like poppy music.
Actually, you know what, dude? I might try a little spearmint, as Lonnie would say, with one of our buddies, our mutual friends. I'm not going to tell him what it is. I'm just going to send him and be like, dude, check this motherfucker out, dude. This shit's banging, and then just see what they say. You know what I mean? It's kind of like leave it open. Like, check.
That's up to you.
I'm going to send him my Max Stout album, man. Let him see what how he reacts to it.
Well, they're going to know what it is.
You think so?
Oh, of course. Bleed-tard, C-tard, of course.
Not necessarily.
Oh, come on, dude.
I don't think
he knows you do it. Yeah, absolutely. No question. No.
You say bleed-tard, C-tard. Why? Because
those are songs.
Says it weird.
Those are titles of my songs.
Yeah. The first song's about being blind. Of course,
being blind and blind retards, like socially retarded blind people.
I see what you're saying. He's gonna know it's you.
Yeah, because he knows his sayings. He knows he's
yeah.
I don't know, man.
You know what I can't stand, or not. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But sometimes when you put bleed-tard, it pronounces it bled-tard.
Bloodard is that's what it says. Yeah, well, that's just how Jaws reads it, So
No. I'm talking about like Suno itself
oh,
will
everything.
put, but that's what I'm saying. So now you have to spell it out phonetically in order for it to like say it correctly.
I mean, that's you'd have Jaws reading it, right? Or your
Yeah, you
phone's
No.
reading it.
I'm talking about in the song itself, in the Suno song that you create.
Yeah.
Sometimes it pronounces some shit like funky, and you're like, why did it pronounce it like that?
Oh, you're talking about the voices that are rapping it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're right. You're right. You do have to. Yep. You do have to kind
You have
of.
to add that extra E.
Yep. I
yeah,
do. You're right. It's easy to
yeah.
be
It's
a
weird.
blitard because that's what sighted people want. Yeah, you're right.
A
That says
a
blitard.
blitard.
Yeah,
It's easy to be a blitard.
you're right. It does well because it's not a recognized word. You know, it's just like
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
you
Yeah. So
know.
you gotta remember that. Yeah.
Get
It's
Hey man,
weird.
add an
all
extra
my
e.
crazy vocabulary, you're never gonna find that anywhere. Vanibral is another song I have. Vanilla
But
liberal.
but what I'm saying is like I think that it would behoove you to actually, when you're writing your lyrics, to spell it a little more phonetically on certain,
Oh,
especially
especially
those
with my
off the
crazy
wall
words.
words.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I do need to.
Even though that's not how you feel like it's supposed to be spelled,
Right,
just
right.
add extra e's so that it understands. Oh, it's supposed
Look,
to be blee
well, you got to remember, man.
hard.
You got to
Got it.
remember. This is very early in my sunotic career.
Well, I
Uh,
know, but I
uh,
mean, like, have you learned from that or not?
oh yeah, I have, and I try to be a little more, when I especially if I use homemade slang, you
Mhm.
know.
Well,
But
think Suno. I've been using 5.0 a lot more than 5.5, and
actually,
it.
what you know what I'll do? I'll do a version in 5.0 and then I'll remix it into 5.5 and it
Yeah.
comes out dope, dude. It's actually
Yeah.
that's I think the way I'm going to start doing it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how that happens though. How the newest version is kind of like it's good in some ways, but not in others. Like starting a
Right.
song is kind of eh.
The new version to create sucks, the 5.5, but when you create it in 5.0 and the sound is not as good, but then when you remix it with 5.5, oh pimping. Dude, I like I said, I've had a few dope at like my last
Yeah.
couple songs are just like
We'll see how
ejaculatory.
long that lasts because now there's new shit going on with that. I don't know what the newest rules are. All I know is I'm working on my newest thing. I've got basically all the songs ready. I've got one song that I'm still working on. There's one part of one song that's just like I'm trying to fix. So you're
Hmm.
trying to find this one little piece that just bugs the shit out of me of the first song on the album, but everything else is coming out. It's Folio 2.
So it's is it missing something lyrically, musically?
No,
What do
it's
you?
there's no lyrics in this album. It's going to be a full. It's another
Oh, okay.
Folio album.
Like all your instrumental stuff,
I
like it
am
is.
working on an album of lyrical stuff though, with actual songs. Because what I'm going
Shit,
to do is
I have enough to complete an album of instrumentals now.
hey,
Yeah, you do.
if you want, give them to me. I'll throw them out under your name. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Ratchet Records.
He'll put up a thing for you know what I got an idea that I was gonna do
and
because
they
I
all have titles too. Like I just came up with titles.
Yeah, you could literally put it out under and I could put your name. It would have nothing to do with me in terms of the
yeah,
who
we just
gets
say
right.
Louis Loke,
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, Louis.
I just don't know how to do it. So I mean, you know how to do it.
Cruise Control can do it
Yeah,
for you.
maybe we'll talk about it at some point. We'll talk a little bit or I have you
Yeah.
on Facebook, so we'll talk about it more. Like we
Yeah,
won't go too
yeah.
much shop now, but
No, no,
Yeah,
no, no.
yeah.
but anyways, so
It's fine.
I've got a couple. I'm really some of the stuff on the new, like I said, the 5.5 is pretty damn good. I got a couple of new songs. I got one called Panic Room. I did some harmonica stuff, and then I just created this full song on it. So
When I think Panic Room, I think of a techno song. I don't know,
I should freaking play it. I could probably play it right now.
Yeah,
as a-
man.
as a
You know,
sneak- as a
hold on.
sneak
Let me
preview.
make it so you can share your screen, dude.
So
Yeah.
do you actually physically play the harmonica on it?
I physically play it on the original.
Yeah.
Matter of
And
fact,
then
what I'll do
it
is
incorporated it, right?
I will show you the original because I'll play it through Suno directly.
Okay.
So I'll play the original for a little bit, which is
Yeah.
and then I'll play the let me see, let me get the
You know that a lot of times I erase the original
sharing is
once
not turned on.
once I'm done with it.
You do?
Yep. I don't know why.
There we go.
Interesting.
I'm done with it. I mean, I could always beatbox it again. It's not a big deal. So
All right, I think I got it now where you can share your screen if you want to. I might show you guys some stuff too, man, because
Yeah.
I've been making some bangers. I'm just like, oh god damn. Like,
So like, let me hold on a sec here. Where's the audio? Advanced audio. Computer
and
audio.
while you're there, you go. Now you're sharing it. All right, cool. We
All
got
right,
you
so
know
I'm
this is the
gonna-
part of the show where we share our music. If you don't like it, well then fucking close your browser, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, we're interested in what everybody's working on. Oh, you know, we thought about doing a suno users group on Zoom too, man. So, you know, that's something. I don't know if we talked to you about that before, Louis.
I gotta find the original here.
Oh yeah, you did, and then it kind of went nowhere.
Well, because Cruise Control is, you know, again, man, he's the one with the life. You know, Cruise Control has the life. So it's like, god damn, man,
Yeah,
we work around you, man.
he's got the improv
it's
life.
my
going on.
fault. It's all me. Fuck
Hey,
you,
man,
guys,
you're the
man.
one with the life. The rest of us ain't got no life. We go to
All
work
right,
and come
hold on.
home. That's it.
Yeah.
Actually, if you trip, that's what it is for me, at least. I mean, I might go to the bar occasionally or whatever, or, you know, but a lot of my friends are gone, dude. I don't really have people to hang out with. Like, oh, I'm hanging out with so and so tomorrow, you know.
Let me see
So,
here. Song details. Because the song shows the original that it comes from.
oh,
Let's see here.
oh, it shows, yeah, the one you remixed or whatever. Did you remix something or cover it?
Let's see here.
All right.
So hold on a second. Okay, here we go. This is the original. Now, just keep in mind that this sounds shitty. So
Yeah.
here we
All
go.
right.
I
Let's see what
understand.
you don't like. Let's see what's.
No, this is just the original. Whoa.
I
don't know how loud that is, but it's probably coming in pretty loud.
It's pretty sharp, yeah. But I mean, it's not bad.
Okay, so that's the original, right? Okay, so this.
Okay,
then
this is your recording you're using for the song. Okay, gotcha.
That was the original recording, and then I did a cover of that, and then I called it Panic Room. But then I did some mixing around with it, like two versions. I mixed two versions together.
I understand.
Okay.
And here is the final version that will be on the album. And this
All
is
right.
If anybody hears this, like my musical friends, and didn't know this was improv, they would be like, "Holy shit!" And this is pretty bad. Here we go. This is Panic Room.
All right. right.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with it?
That's no, my point is
What's wrong with it? You said there's something you don't like?
no, I didn't like the original one was just too like very high piercing. It wasn't like the original.
Oh,
The second one was amazing. That's one of the
that
songs
shit
on
was
the album.
banging.
So
That's dude.
it's like, and that's all came from that. But anybody who listened to that who didn't know that that was AI, how do you not go?
Well, that's
That
it.
Right.
You would
that's
not
But
just
know if you didn't
okay,
tell
so
them.
so here's the thing that I'm tripping on too is that your songs don't sound like they're looping around.
yeah,
No.
How do you do that?
Yeah.
because I use
Are
like
you scatting? Like
well no that original one, the original the song that I used that on, the original one, it's a like a 4 minute recording
Okay.
Oh,
of me just scatting going like the original one. Let me go back to that remix, go back to original. um
oh, so we can hear your
no,
No.
not just to go to the cover option of that. So what is the original? Oh no, that's the wrong one. God damn it. Hold on.
I like
I
how
have
it
like
breaks down there at the end. It gets slower. I'm like, I could see rapping over that actually.
yeah, it sounds a little like
Yeah.
one of my buddy's songs, anyways. But the point is like, yeah, to get the songs to do that, you've got to use that weirdness slider, the exact sound thing, and you've got to basically
Play out the whole
make
I
them
thing.
put the
make
weirdness. I
them
put the
yeah,
weirdness to
yeah.
0 and then the other one to 100. So
That's usually what
usually,
I do.
yeah.
And I've tried doing mixtures, and sometimes it's better or not. But the problem with it, like I said, using the newest Suno, is that my scats become
Dude, with the
they
newer one
become
for me,
they become like these like scatting in the song, and I'm like, no, I want them to be instruments, dumbass. Don't
right?
stop
You don't want
scatting.
Right,
vocals
right,
doing
right.
that. You want
Christ,
actual
man.
like instrument.
Yeah.
See, like for me, what it does is my raps turn into songs. I'm like, this isn't fucking Nelly, you ass prick.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, like all
But
of a sudden they'll be like, "Gonna roll with my niggas." I'm like, no, I don't want you to sing that. I want you to rap that. You know?
also, by the way,
I'm a sucker for cornrows.
there's a new
Yeah,
thing in
exactly.
there's a new thing in there, Louis, that you might want to try. That this song is one of the first I've used it.
Huh.
Is that was two versions of the same of the song of the same original like harmonica thing I played, and there's a thing called mashup, and it allows you to take two of your songs and push and mash them together, and it
Mm.
creates a combo of the two songs. So
Oh shit.
Okay.
that doon 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 doon
Yeah.
doon that was
Yeah.
part of one song, while the
One,
bum bum
one,
bum bum
one.
bum bum bum
Right.
bum 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 was part of another. So I'm like, I'm just gonna mash these things together, and it just that came out the song. I'm like, yeah, that's Panic Room. That's song number 3 on this
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Oh damn. Damn.
Yes. So I've got 10 songs. The first and last song are from the same. And I had a new idea that I'm going to be using this. Another great idea with Suno, and I think this is something that could start a trend. Suno karaoke.
Oh, Sunioki?
So what you
Sunioki?
do is you obviously can create the song, like, because there's songs with lyrics that I have, like there's a song called All Right, there's
Damn.
also More Things, and then you take the stem and you remove the lyrics, and then you go to
Mm.
karaoke and you give them your MP3 and sing over it with your lyrics over the
Yeah.
music that's created through Suno.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And you have a night of that where people bring their own music and they do the same thing,
Yeah.
Sunioki. Huh. I like it.
Yeah.
That's kind of dope.
That's pretty cool.
I'm trying to
Oh,
think,
yeah.
man. What do I want to show you guys? Because there's
One song. We'll do one song each. If you
one
want to
song
show
a
us one
piece.
too, Louis, you can do one too.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
got something
I
too.
got one already.
Oh, you got one. You want to do it now? You want to show your thing?
Whatever you want to do.
Might as
It's actually one that I like vibe to every fucking morning. It's like I got to start off my morning with this.
That's the
with
new
this track.
I have a new song like that. That's like Room to Breathe from my last album, like held from this one, and also the new one I made that's going on the album called Rise.
Yeah.
I might change the name on that one, but
I'm trying to think what I want to show you guys, man.
all right,
I got several letter. So why don't you show your thing real quick, Louis? Because I'm trying
let me
to.
go to let me go.
I'm ambivalent.
I go to my profile, and I think I have you on my thingamabobber there at my profile.
Oh, you got to play. Okay, you can just play from from his shit, huh? That's cool.
Yeah.
And so I don't have to do anything.
I think I
You
can.
just
We're gonna
play
find
Louis.
out here. Let's see.
You know, I was tripping off this too, dude. Ray has like 300 and something follow. I'm like, damn. And he told me he doesn't do the whole, I try to get people to follow me kind of thing. He just like, these are all organic followers. I'm like, God damn.
Maybe. Okay. What's the one you want, Louis?
It's called Life's Call.
Ah, I see it right here.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it. Knock it out.
All right, here we go.
Oh shit.
It's all instrumental. Wait for it.
Yeah, so I guess they made-
Like you hear like something in it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
You got a little flute that bitch, huh?
you know I like that flute.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's the life, motherfucker.
How did you put the flute in?
Peace out.
I'll
be
tell
back.
you.
Oh,
Ooh. I was hoping for a flute solo almost.
Oh, there is one at the end.
nice. I like that.
Hey, yeah, you're almost hearing things, right? Like, oh shit. That was dope.
Yeah.
That was it.
You know that. There's like that, a lot of like that dun 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 string synth.
That's pretty
Oh, let
banging.
me
So
stop.
how'd
Let
you
me-
put the flute in? That's what I want to know. Is this still the same song?
No, it's
No,
a different one.
song. So
That's a different
how'd you put the flute in there? That's what I want to know.
So my original song had a lot of that in there. It didn't have the piano where it goes dun, 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 dun. I used like some bells, some little funky bells, but
Oh.
I guess it can't replicate that. Because
Okay.
I tried to make it like say, like use synthesized bells or something like that, and it wouldn't do it. I
Oh,
was like,
weird.
"All right,
Like
fine."
cowbells? You like thinking
Yeah,
like
kind of.
Huh.
But anyway,
Huh.
and then the flute was actually, it was like like you ever heard of like the chorus thing? It's almost like how Amityville Horror uses that
Oh.
thing. You know what I'm
Okay.
talking about?
Okay. Kind of like
Yeah.
they call it something reed or something.
Yeah, it's like choruses or whatever. They call it chorus on
Our
keyboard.
voices or something.
Yeah, it's like voices, right?
Yeah, they call it
So-
voices, I think.
So I did that dun, 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 using the voices, like the little chorus thing.
And it interpreted it as a flute.
And it said, "Well, we'll make that a flute, okay." And I was like, "That's pretty jamming, though. I like it."
It's dope. Yeah, that's what we were like. Oh, goddamn. So, all right, man. So for mine, I want you guys to hear. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me see. Mind on Your Mission.
By the way,
What's up?
I want to talk about followers. You know how many followers Louis has?
How many you got, man?
536.
God damn. But no, wait, hold on.
Because
Louis told me what he was doing.
that method. I'm telling
you see, yeah, Louis was telling me what he was doing. Ray does not do that. Ray told me, he was like, "Nah, man, I like it organic. I do it all." But he's got 320 something followers.
So like there's people who are like, all stars on there, and they're like your song, man, or something. They'll say something or just do a thumbs up. And I'm like, cool, now somebody else will probably hear it or something. I don't know how the algorithm
I got 19
works.
followers, man.
I have 3 followers.
So yeah, man, Mind on Your Mission is the song.
All right, let me see if I can find it on here.
You guys will like that, I think.
Hopefully it's on here. Oh, there it is.
It'll be
Mind on Your Mission. Here we go.
Yep, there we go. Here we go.
Damn. Old school.
Oh, yeah.
Taking it back to the 90s.
Some people get motivated. Yeah. Some people get motivated for making the change. A little time goes by, it starts escaping their brain. You had good ideas, but they eventually tarnished. You traded your morals in for being dishonest. The almighty dollar is the one that you pray to, forgetting your scruples and what the good Lord gave you. Now it's all about money. Your clients are dollar signs. You're supposed to stay focused and never fall behind. It just takes a little time when you're gaining momentum. You had an idea with the greatest ascension. Everybody was backing you, they loved your idea. You know what you had to do as far as making it real. All this hard work, and you never gave up. Because you had a vision, you saw nothing but great stuff. You finally got a break, and it came to fruition. You can't lose sight of it, keep your mind on your mission. Remember those days when you were focused on grinding, grinding, grinding. You never gave up. Yep, you kept on climbing, climbing. Don't let money or other things start clouding your vision. You've only got one goal. Keep your mind on your mission. You started a non-profit, your heart's in the right place, but you let people in your circle that made you go sideways. You had one motivation, and that was helping the needed. Too many cooks in the kitchen, and you got selfish and greedy. The ones you wanted to help are now just your pawns. You had a goal to do some good, but it's eventually gone. I get you gotta make a living, but how can you stand yourself? You're ripping off the same people you originally planned to help. Your idea was great, you could've kept it pushing. This is the best thing, no need to keep looking. You had to close your doors from decisions you made. You could've kept it alive, but you were digging your grave. It soon went away, and you were the reason. You weren't happy with a few, you needed a legion. It was great when you started, cause you just had a vision. You lost sight of all that, you took your mind off the mission. Remember those days when you were focused on grinding, grinding, grinding. You never gave up. You kept on climbing, climbing, climbing. Don't let money or other things start clouding your vision. You've only got one goal. Keep your mind on your mission. When people join groups, they like what they stand for, but they may see things they didn't initially plan for. You had one idea, but the group has another. They have hidden agendas, which is soon to discover. You're in for a few months, you start to see the dynamic. If you're smart, you will leave at the first sign of panic. Some people stick it out, they figure things will get better. But if you start to feel cold, you should bring in a sweater. Some people got skills, and they know how to juggle. But who wants to stick around for conflict and power struggles? Better make you that exit, start keeping your distance. You got different plans, don't take your mind off the mission. Yeah, remember those days when you were focused on grinding, grinding, grinding. You never gave up. Yep, you kept on climbing, climbing, climbing. Don't let money or other things start clouding your vision. You've only
by the way.
That's a great chorus.
I didn't do that. This little thing.
Of course. No. It's like, you know what? This song needs it's almost like it feels it. It's like, yeah, I feel this. I'm going to add this.
Right. Like this will work right here. So there you go, man. That's
Come on.
oh, this is back to blue. All right.
Yeah.
No, so that
All right, so there you go, man.
Dude, that chorus was fantastic. I like that. Yep. That was my favorite part.
Right, it drives it, right? It's like,
Yep. He goes, yep.
You're on your mission.
No, but there's that part where it goes, it actually says yep, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a part where he's kind of like co-signing it.
Yep. In the chord. Like,
yep.
So like, I know that you don't make up your own beats.
No, I do not. I make my lyrics, but that's it.
So it's weird how those beats come out like,
okay. So you know
really
what I
good.
did? Here's what I did. So I wanted to make something sound like 8-Ball and MJG from like their 96, 97 era. You know what I'm saying? Like when that kind of music. So I went to ChatGPT and I said, can you make me a suno prompt to make something sound like something from MJG, 8-Ball and MJG's 1996, 1997 era. And I don't know where the jazz shit came in, which is kind of funny because I saw a concert with them online and they had like real instruments and stuff and they were doing their music to that. So this kind of matched that. I was like, oh fuck, I didn't even think that would happen. But that's
dude. Speaking of jazz, I don't know why this came into my head, but you ever heard of what's the name of that group now?
Which one?
It's gonna come to me later.
Spyro Gyro?
It's like Tribe Called Quest, but it's somebody else.
Oh,
it's
Roots?
The ones who did like I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that.
Diggable Planets.
Diggable Planets. There you go.
Yeah,
Diggable Planets. I couldn't think of it. And they had this song, Spaces and Places They Fly, or whatever it's called, right?
Oh, okay. I haven't heard that one.
And they did it on the David Letterman show. And you know how like Paul Schaefer is kind of like this nerdy guy or whatever, right?
Right, right.
But he's an awesome band producer, basically. Like
Director,
he can get his band to play any damn thing, right?
Yeah.
Right.
They played that song so freaking good. I was like, oh my gosh. I bet you the Diggable Planets were like, damn, these guys really are geniuses.
We didn't expect this shit.
Yeah. I was like, these white boys are playing the shit out of this song, you know?
Well, I couldn't see who was playing for 8-Ball and MJG, but they had a great band. They had like guitars and drums and piano.
Yeah. They had everything. This guy, they had just find Diggable Planets and David Letterman, dude. You'll be like shocked. Like, damn, they hit that out of the park, man.
I'll have to check that out because the thing I was watching,
even like when they're supposed to pause in the song, I guess they studied the song really well, you know.
They're supposed
to they paused exactly like almost like, you know how when a record gets like immediate like paused like bam,
when they stop the beat, like when the guy says something really dope, like shit, yeah.
So the guy says something really dope. They stopped the beat at the exact time, and it was like all of them were on track to stop at the right time.
They probably rehearsed it
tempo. Yep.
Oh yeah, they did. I'm sure they did. But just thinking about like you're going on the David Letterman show, you're not thinking, oh, Paul Schaefer's not going to be able to pull off something like this, and he does. And you're like,
somebody watching,
holy shit, he's a genius, dude. He's man, his band is hardcore, dude.
Well, this channel's called Nucci's Front Porch or something like that. And it's almost like the hip hop Daryl's House. You guys ever watch Daryl's House with Daryl Hall?
Yeah.
And it's same kind of thing. It's like all these live performances with these rap groups and rappers. And, so it's pretty banging. It's Nucci's Front Porch. So, and I just ran across it and I was like, whoa. And I saw 8-Ball and MJG. But that's kind of what inspired that. I just went to ChatGPT and I typed in, can you give me something like, an 8-Ball MJG track?
I just wondering like he almost he sounds like a discount to Tupac.
Well, it's like a southern, actually, what puts me in mind of is remember there was when everybody left Death Row and they started to find replacements. Like, remember they had a guy that sounded like Snoop. They called the real, what was his name? Top Dog. And then
Top
I should know that motherfucker. Remember that? I interviewed that fucker actually, dude. I one time when I was doing the Shit That Irks Me show, I interviewed him.
You're like, yeah, we need somebody that sounds like Snoop Dogg. Well, yeah, my name is Top Dog. I can do that.
Top Dog. YTV Top Dog. He had that song where they mix in the I'm going back to Cali, and you hear the gunshots, and he's like, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you remember? That was
no, I have no idea what
it was.
Yeah.
Top Dog, and then
Top
they also
Dog.
they also had a rapper. He was a dude from Texas. His name was the Realist, and he was like the Tupac sound alike for Death Row.
Okay.
So he was doing a lot of songs that were Tupac.
Oh man, there's this white guy on TikTok, and he'll say something like, yeah, so and so. I know it's not true, but he'll say, Ice Cube wants me to do a song that sounds like Tupac. Yeah. And then he does it and it sounds just like him. But he's a white boy and you're looking at a white face, but the sound that comes out is Tupac.
Is Tupac's voice.
This guy's good. And he did Eazy-E. He did a few other people. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy's brilliant.
That's kind of dope. That kind of puts me in mind of the Jacket for Beats type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, hey, you guys, you take it because I got to piss real quick and get some more beer.
It's interesting.
Typical Maxwell.
Hey, you know what? It wouldn't be a show if I didn't take a piss and get a beer. That's just what I do.
It's interesting how we all interpret this, though. How we all interpret the we all use suno and how we different our songs are.
Oh yeah,
people
for sure.
think it's all the same. It's like, no, it's not. It's not remotely the same, man.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
And like it's weird because like I on that track that I showed you, I put like a prompt that says something like cinematic, right? And I could seriously see, like, in my head, I could see credits either rolling over this song or credits coming into the, like being intro credits to a movie.
Yeah.
And like shit's happening before they actually start the movie or something like that. I'm like, this is weird, man. It really is cinematic. That's kind of cool. Sounds good, But yeah, you're right. I mean, like so many different genres can be used. I even made a metal song, and I'm a big Black Sabbath fan. And I said I wanted to sound like Black Sabbath, and all I did was a little scat. All I did was one little thing, and then it turned it into a kind of like a Black Sabbath sounding song. I was like, well, not bad at all.
Right. And then the thing about it is, like, you listen to it because here's like I said before, the magic of it is, it's not like you've worked on these songs for hours and hours and hours in the studio, so you've heard them every time you hear the finished product. You're like, oh man, I've heard this every day for the last year. It's brand new to you too when you make it.
Yes. And not just that, like as a person who has done studio work a little bit.
Yeah.
Like if you're playing the same thing over and over again, looping, and you're doing it live without any kind of like sampling tracks or loops, and you're just like actually playing the song for 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, you're sick of it after a while. You're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to hear this anymore.
Sing it, like singing the chorus for the 20,000th time to try to get it right.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about the strange thing about when you create a song. How in the way it used to work is you create a song, you go to a studio, you'd bang it out, you'd have to memorize it, and by the time you actually created the song, you'd be sick of it.
Yeah, you hear it so much, you're like, oh
now
God.
You create these songs and they're so amazing, and I hear things in the songs that I have never heard before. Every time I listen, I listen to my songs almost every day.
Me too.
Like
Me too.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I don't listen to others. Once in a while, I'll listen to other people's music, but it's rare. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm most of the time. And same thing with my, I told you my chiropractor's wife now does. I got her into Suno, and every time I'm in there, she's always playing her music. It's never, anybody else. It's always her stuff, because she has a shitload of.
And that's what happens. You start playing and you start going, I want a new song. You're like, boom, 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 and then you got a new song, and you're like, oh,
Yeah,
this is good
dude,
enough
exactly.
on my
Yeah.
next album, you know.
Well,
Well,
you come up with concepts.
I've been using concepts that I kind of like hid in
in
the
vaults.
deep recesses. You know what I mean? Like it's either been recorded and I never did anything with it. Like that song. That song is old. That song is like probably back in 2021 or something like that is when I actually composed that song.
That's funny.
You know?
Yeah.
Actually,
And I still have the original. It's not in Suno, but I have the original with me and on my device on my phone.
You know what I'd be interested in? Because Louis, at one point, I had you replay Journey's "Who's Crying Now," right? Because I was going to use it.
Yeah.
So I'd be interested to hear what you would do if you put it on.
What if I actually played it and then
put it on
saw
Suno?
Saw what Suno did with it.
Yeah, how would it do? How would it change it?
Because
how would it,
because it's weird because I use the. Remember we were talking about that one song? She's only 16. That one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I made a couple of like jazz tracks with the dun 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 dun.
But just the way
all I did was beatbox it. I didn't even play it. I actually beatboxed it, and that's all I did.
See, it'd be interesting to hear how you played that bitch. Like,
yeah,
because the way you played it was great. I still have that version on my hard drive, as a matter of fact. So, it was dope. So I'm wondering to hear, how it would be if you put it on.
How it would, yeah.
So
I want to say, can you send it back to me?
I can. Yeah, I sure can.
See, now
I don't think I have it anywhere.
The creative process starts or continues. But this is just slop. It's just terrible for people to use this.
No, it's not.
That's bullshit. That's total bullshit.
We're over that. Stop. I think
it really.
Yeah.
It's just like, I mean, we were having this conversation about AI. It's garbage in, garbage out. I mean, you can put whatever you want into it. I mean, I get it. Sometimes people are like, make me a song about fucking my best friend's girl, and then they just hit send.
That's all they do. They create it.
Yeah, or something. Yeah,
and they don't care how it sounds.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Even that's fun. Let people do what they want to do with it. I guess my point is, if you like it, it's because it's sound that's in a pattern in your ear. Where it comes from, it's just like the people who don't like J.K. Rowling anymore. Like we're talking, there's no difference. Like the source, it's the source. If you like it, you like it. Too bad.
Yeah, it's childish thinking. It is child. It's like how kids say, "I don't like that." How do you know? You never eaten it.
Well, it's only when it's like I don't like when that cup, but you like the sound of it. Well, I would like if there are a couple songs that I know that my friends would like if they didn't know it was from AI.
Yeah, like I'm a big time Potterhead. Like read the books and everything.
For a second, I had to think about that. Like
not Pothead.
Yeah,
Harry Potterhead.
Harry Potterhead.
Okay,
and I read the books and everything. She's actually a very brilliant writer. Like sometimes sometimes when I'm reading those books, I notice that when I write, I'm writing kind of like her, and I'm like, oh, that sounds pretty good.
So you kind of duplicated her writing style.
Yeah, it's weird.
She has completely different values and beliefs than you do.
So what?
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's my point. That's the same thing with AI. So what if it's comes from an AI? It's a song that sounds good. Like, and I don't. I'm sorry. The songs that I create have emotion in them.
Yeah.
Like even you can tell Panic Room sounds like a song about panicking almost. Like
right. It has a panicky feel to it. Like, oh shit.
So, yeah, that's or like the other songs like Room to Breathe or Twin Soul. They're very emotional songs. They have emotional moments in them, and it's like because the sound creates the emotion. It's the patterns.
Right.
Yeah, that's
and you were talking about one of my songs, Max, Mental Instability. The only reason why I called it Mental Instability is because I used that as one of my beginning songs for the Mental Health Mondays back in the day.
I remember those. Yeah, those are dope, man. You should go back to doing those, by the way. I know.
I thought about it. I really have thought about it.
Because you had some pretty stimulating shit there. Well, and it's like Lonzo was saying too. You could buy your studio and buy all this equipment and all this other shit, but it's like being having a pantry full of spices doesn't make you a chef.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Nope.
So,
for sure.
That's the whole thing there.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
What else do we have?
Well, there was one other thing I was
about
thinking,
the AI stuff too, though. It's not going to get any less.
It's not going to go away.
It's not going to get any less complicated. In other words, they're not going to get any dumber. So just be
No.
prepared for more relationship stuff, more people that are having assistants that are AI in your glasses, AI everywhere.
Oh yeah. So interestingly enough, I have a couple of blind people that I know. I will just say that.
the meta glasses, is that where you're about to go?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what?
I've heard about those, and the blind people who have tried them love them so much.
Really? Well, I know.
Like it's almost like
waiting for Google's to come out with theirs because I'm a Google person.
Okay, that's fine. But I mean, whatever. I mean, they're like, I guess they have like Bluetooth, either headphones or earphones or something, and it a lot of it talks and a lot of it says things and a lot
it'll tell you what the street sign is across the street.
Well, here's the thing
like
with
amazing, man.
With the new version of Blind Shell, as you guys call it. Well, I guess Blind Shell 3, you can now download third-party apps onto it, and so a lot of people are doing the meta glasses. And my buddy Alan with the Nevada Assistive Technology Resource Center was telling me, he was like, "Yeah, man," he's like, "you can actually hook the meta glasses up to this." And he's trying to set up a demonstration so they can actually show how that works with the Blind Shell phone. So yes, all this shit.
You might get hooked up then.
I might.
Yeah. And then
I mean, those meta glasses, they're a little costly.
Cars, people are like, they're not going to have drive. We'll be in our own cars in 10 years, guys.
I hope so.
Probably. Yeah,
my wife hopes so too.
I will have a one person car. It'll be like a one-person car. Maybe
my wife said that's the one thing. If the drivable cars were safe, I'd get you one and I'd send you everywhere.
Go pick this up for me, Louis.
Go pick this up for me. Go do this.
Go to the grocery store. I need you to go fill this prescription.
No, you just take the car goes by itself, and then you don't have to go.
You don't have to go.
He just goes there and just goes and goes, "I'm here to pick up." He opens the door. Please place the groceries in the back seat.
Actually, I have heard. I've heard of that, where certain people are actually the car will take them to work, and then the car does Uber for them, so then they get paid. Somebody was telling me. I think my dad was telling me that.
That's crazy. Wow, that's amazing.
So the car actually
try that for my health.
Hell yeah, you make some money. Shit.
I make the money on that. Who told you to do that? Was that guy at the 7-Eleven?
No, that was my dad. My dad said that.
Oh, I thought it was the sighted kid at the Foundation for the Blind.
No,
Jesus Christ,
it wasn't that. Actually, you know what? Here's another point. Speaking of blind shit,
how did that even?
You know what? That actually sounds it sounds possible. But here was another thing, and this is kind of interesting. So I worked out with my brother and my dad yesterday, and my brother was commenting. He was like, "Man," he was like, "You don't do much resistance training, but your arms are pretty big, man. What are you doing?" And I thought about it, and I said, "You know what? I think it may have something to do with I'm usually, you know how cruise control, you always used to call me Machine Man."
Yeah.
Because I was always very tense, you know? So, and I think that's what it is, dude, because I'm always very, I tense up. You have to, as a blind person, you know, to make sure, you know, that you don't fall over shit and that you don't injure yourself.
That's why my back is out of whack, I think. My wife says that's the reason. She says, I think it's because of your blindness.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm not being mean either. I'm being for real. I think you're just like always tense and you're always like you know, like, and so your back is like, because my shoulders, they're kind of like up a lot. They're not relaxed.
Yep.
I don't know how to relax my shoulders.
My shoulders are always tense, you know, especially if I'm walking, you know, because I want to be like, you know, if I hit something, I'm a block, you know, boom. You know? So he was like, "Oh, that's interesting. Wow." You know, so he made him think a little bit. He was like, "Oh, yeah, that does make sense." So so you guys kind of experienced some of the same shit, huh?
Yeah.
Not me so much.
Yeah, because you can see half the
Yeah.
world.
Right. Right. But whereas
Yeah,
we
I
gotta
can.
we gotta be, especially now, man, especially since I had that fall 3 years ago. I'm like, okay, god damn it. I don't want that to happen again.
Oh yeah.
So I'm definitely way more, even on the treadmill, I noticed that my arms are really, tense.
Yeah,
When I'm walking.
if I pay attention to it,
run into something on the treadmill.
Well, no, but it's just habitual. Like when I'm walking fast,
Yeah.
so I'm like, yeah.
Well, that's where you try to learn to not do that is on the treadmill because on the treadmill there's no way you're going to hit something. So instead of but you're leaning into it, you're going.
It's too logical cruise control. It's too logical.
I'm tense on the treadmill, so I'm going to get more tense. Like no, you go.
This is too logical.
I agree with Louis. It's too it's like mentally you're so used to. That's how you've been walking around for 50 years.
That's not an answer, Brad.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the fuck it is.
Who's that? I don't know what he's talking about. Are you saying Maxwell?
I'm not listening.
That's not an answer, Max. That's not. I'm sorry.
It's a la.
Loke was being facetious. You were like, that is a great answer.
I'm always being facetious.
Max is like, that's a great answer. Yeah, it's too logical. I agree with you. You're like, what? No, that's not what.
Well, no, but at the same time, if you're muscle memory, you're just like, okay, I'm walking.
So you learn how to not do that when you don't, so that you can get better at not doing that. Like, oh, I'm tense on the like when you're tense on the.
Matter of fact, there's times where my hand will fall asleep.
Right. So on the treadmill, do you untense on the treadmill?
No.
Why?
Because that's how I'm used to walking. That's how I'm used to walking.
But the reason why you tense up is because you're going to hit something, right?
Yeah, but when your body is muscle memory is like, okay, I'm walking fast, so I gotta make sure that my body's tense.
Yeah. So no adaptability. Okay. All right.
Yep, that's just how it works. No adaptability. You're right. That's just how it works. Yeah, because there's times where my hand will, my left hand especially, will fall asleep. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta find the braille. I hope I can read the braille because my finger's tingling right now.
So. You hope you can read the braille?
Yeah, because I have my treadmill's brailled, so when I want to slow it down, I want to go.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I had braille. Well, I put braille on my treadmill. Actually, I had the guys that delivered it help me out, show me where to put everything, and then I just used my Dymo labeler and put braille. Like on stop.
Good old Dymo labeler. Damn,
man, that shit is that's never gonna go out of style, dude.
Old school.
Hell yeah!
I thought you didn't like braille that much, though.
No, I grew up reading braille, man. I mean, I don't use it to read books, but it's good for things like that, like your treadmill,
labeling
things. Yeah,
my washer, all my appliances are braille.
Your girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Wait, what girlfriend? What are you talking about?
No, that's because you labeled your keyboard.
I didn't label my keyboard.
Yeah, that's how that's your girl. That's a bad joke. Never mind.
Oh yeah, I label everything but my keyboard.
Everything but the girl. I heard that song, by the way. Everything, like a desert. It's
I miss you. That's a good song.
Her voice is kind of annoying though.
The desert's miss the rain.
Yeah, it's a good song though. I like it. Stepped off the train. Down your street again. Yeah, I love that song.
Another Rick D's 1996 top 40 that was in the top 40, along with another terrible song. Everything you want to be closer to free.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Remember that song from?
I think so.
5?
Vaguely.
Everything you want, everything for free.
Who is that?
Who is that?
It's like it's a band. I don't know what the name of the band is, but it was the theme song for Party of 5.
Oh, that.
Every time you want to live like you want to live.
I thought the Party of 5 theme was. Have you talked to an angel or whatever?
No, that's
Melrose Place.
No.
How can you talk to
not
an
Melrose
angel?
Place. It was the other one that didn't last very long.
That's what I thought it was.
Angel or something. No, it's not that one. But there's the other one. But they had a couple other songs on there. Like, remember, Everything Falls Apart. Everything falls apart when you gotta put it back together. Remember that song?
I don't remember that song.
I don't know, but every time you sing, you sound like Bruce Springsteen.
Or Neil Diamond. That one, when he was singing that thing just now, I thought it was Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond.
Hey,
Yeah.
everything you want.
Sweet Caroline.
What do you mean? What are you trying to say?
Actually, remember that was one of the impersonations you used to do, was the Neil Diamond impersonation.
I will find what you need to be.
Actually, that fucker's still alive, man.
Is he really
still alive? Dun, dun, dun.
I'm not fucking dead quite yet. Actually, I heard Phil Collins is in a wheelchair now.
Oh,
somebody
shit,
was telling
really?
me that. Yeah, somebody was telling me that. I was like, oh shit. So kind of sucks.
Oh, you know why?
I guess because he can't dance.
Yeah, he slipped on something in the store, and now he has to sue Studio.
Well,
the store was called Dio. Studio.
Well, yeah, he was in Dio.
But couldn't he feel it in the air tonight?
And he goes, the manager was there, and of course, the manager's name was Billy, so he had to say, Billy,
Billy, don't you lose my number.
Oh,
damn.
Man.
Well, hey.
So no, what was I going to say? There was something I was going to say about Phil Collins or something like that. He's in a wheelchair.
That's what he said.
I think I saw something about him going on tour again or something like that, or maybe not.
Phil Collins?
Yeah,
maybe. I mean, somebody was telling me, I think it was just last night, that he's in a wheelchair now. So I'm like, oh shit.
Well,
okay. Damn. Well, he's got to be in his 80s, huh?
80s, he's got to be
70s, 80s, maybe
70s, probably. I don't think 80s. I'd say 70s. I mean, he's not that much older than us. Like.
He's not that much older than us. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
When he was in the 80s, somebody told me he looked old then. So I don't know.
Now I have Phil Collins songs in my head.
It's always the same. It's just a shame. That's all. That's a banging ass song, man. Actually. But
anyway.
Well, shit. Guys, on that note, you want to shut it down? What are you thinking?
Yeah, the world is going to shit. We're all better for what we went through tonight by learning that we all watching the world going to shit. Yeah, we're all completely fucked. and you know, all I can know is at least we're inclusive. That's all.
Yeah, we're all inclusive. That's all it is.
Jesus Christ.
We're all inclusively fucked.
Yeah, our fuckery is inclusive.
We're just trying to be inclusive.
I want to be inclusive.
It's like oh, these people are so stupid. All right, man. Well, yeah, this is the Nothing Sacred Blink Rap, or whatever the fuck you want to call this.
Blink Rap. I like that.
Blink Rap.
That's cool. I like that. I like that.
For the
for Juneteenth.
Juneteenth, man. Bungle, yeah.
Motherfucker.
Juneteenth, man. They came Juneteenth.
Teemf. It's TEEMF.
I know. Teemf.
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
But you know, I was thinking about it. I mean, not to keep the show going or anything. But Juneteenth was actually a big deal here in Texas before it was a holiday, because, of course, the reason why they celebrate it, is because the last slaves in Texas were notified on the 19th of June.
You know what, man? The first time I heard that was on a Willie D song on his Going Out Like a Soldier album. And he mentions Juneteenth.
Yeah,
So,
because we said we celebrated it in Texas for I don't know 20 years before it even became a federal.
It's still now
it's still a crock of shit. It's still dumb.
It's political. It's been politically co-opted, just like
for sure, for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was all after George Floyd degroyed, right? Isn't that when they started this?
A little bit after that, because that's when Sleepy Joe came into office. So
around there. Yeah, right around there.
Yeah, it was right around there because I think 2021 Sleepy Joe.
That's right.
Like, we're gonna.
We need a day for the dark.
We need a day for the darkies. We need a day for the dark and anyway.
On that note,
I used to do that fucking mid sentence. We're gonna do something for the. Anyway,
it would just kind of trail off, you know.
All I can tell you is that the thing that was there before the thing that was there now.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Fucking Sleepy Joe, man.
Yep, that was Sleepy Joe.
Speaking of Sleepy Joe, I'm gonna go to sleep early. I got an improv show tomorrow night.
Oh, gotta charge your batteries, man. You gonna have your rainbow shirt on?
Somebody has a live.
No, different show, but I will not have one now.
No, you'll not have your rainbow show on or shirt on for that.
No, I will not. So.
I will not wear it, Sam. I
will not wear it, but I may be banned.
I will not wear that rag, you fag. I will not wear that rag.
I will not wear that shirt. I will not wear that shirt no more. I will no longer be your whore. I will not be in the group no more.
I will not do that shirt wearing biz because I'm going to use it to do a jizz.
No.
My jizz rag.
No, I'm not. I blew my load on a pride shirt. Blew my load on a pride shirt. Anyways,
he sounds like Neil Diamond again.
I blew a load on a pride shirt.
I blew a load on my pride.
I blew a load. That is a little more country than
I loaded on my blue. All right. Well, anyway, this has been the Blinky Show. I'm Cruise Control.
And I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm Louis Loke.
And that's the story there.
Gauches, Gucci's.
Goatee.
That's the story there.